Hello.
Hello.
What's up, everybody?
Oh, happy Friday.
How's it going? Friday's here. Hey, Mick.
Yes. This was a week of
Hello,
Mondays for
Mr.
me.
Casey.
Mr. Casey. Well,
So, what's going on?
Where's Felipe?
he's
gonna
coming.
join a little later.
Okay.
He's pulling teeth.
Yes.
Yeah, he's a dentist, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He makes
No, he's an enforcer for the mob.
Yeah, he's actually. I was thinking the same thing.
All right. Hey, Paul.
Hey, I'm not going to show records. This is not jazz. I'm not going to show my jazz records yet. But this is to appease Jazz Bum Mike.
Ah. That's an impossible task. Trust me, I've been trying for 2 years now.
Or classical bum Mike.
Oh.
Oh, let's see it. Oh, Stravinsky.
Well, yeah, but so, and that's not what I paid. That's original price, I guess.
Lar.
This is Poetry on Plastic says this is an outstanding recording of it, and he's a big fan of the Telarc.
Good to know. I see those from time to time. I'll have to check them out. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Interesting.
I have another Telarc. They started reissuing them, right? Like last year, like a audiophile type of thing. And I have the one that they put out like last year. But yeah, this was $4. So apparently they don't know yet.
Yeah.
Very cool. They've done a bunch of jazz stuff too. Telarc.
I have CDs. I think I have a few jazz CDs with Telarc. And I actually, I want to bring up a point, and this is a good discussion point. I have noticed that there's a lull right now going on in record stores.
Okay.
I'm not just saying, oh, it's this one store, they didn't get a collection. Kind of universally noticing that we're in a lull period. What do you mean by that?
You mean lull for people buying records or people selling records?
Lull for I've noticed that the bins are a little empty. And I talked with a record store guy, and he goes, you know what? He goes, I'm too lazy. You'd think it would make sense if I kind of chart it. But he does say periodically, a couple times a year, there is this kind of lull. So I've noticed
I'm noticing it here.
I've noticed it in 5 stores. So it's not just like one store thing.
Well, it's the summer. People are going on vacation.
Is it kind of like back in the day, like in October when weed would dry up when it came from, the Mexican weed would come up from the south, and around October it was really dry for like a month.
Yeah, we're not 30-year weed users like you, so I don't know that.
Yes, you are.
I can tell you that Noble's still packed to the gills.
I think he's different. And Dave, you tell me. It's not like he's in the middle of nowhere, but that dude probably has to go places to find records, right? Or no?
He travels. But he's always buying collections.
But he's got notoriety, right? So people sought him out.
Call him to sell them their collections.
Yeah.
He doesn't really even have to track them down as much anymore. More people just go straight to him. But he's willing. They'll call and they'll be 3 hours away, and he'll drive and go pick up a collection.
Yeah. You're too old to talk that way, Paul. Fluffy.
Word Up's like a 30-year-old song, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know, but he's
40 or 50-year-old song.
There's a point where you stop saying Word Up. Hey, Word Up, Paul.
He's got a lot of good jazz records.
That is high praise, Roberto. Thank you so much. That's amazing.
Fluffy, what's the new record store in Hollywood? I don't know it. It must be small.
New record store in Hollywood.
Yeah, other people could be. So my whole point is, in this nice bag I got in Austin, I went into Record Safari and he got a jazz CD collection. So I bought a bunch of jazz CDs. I like to show.
How do you charge for a piece for those?
I maybe some were way low than they go for, and I'll tell you this. I went into kind of a higher end thrift store near me like a year or two ago, and someone must have passed away with a huge jazz CD collection, and I bought like 100 CDs. They were $1 each. Nice. And some of those CDs were worth $30. So I've sold some of them off because that's the only way they came out, and they're hard to find. So
Dude, check this out.
I left the prices on these if you guys want to see them.
Do you know Permanent Records, Rob?
Yeah, it's Lance. What's up, Lance? How's it going?
He's got a crazy collection. They're putting some stuff up
yeah.
on this.
Yeah. Hey, Lance, do you still have that copy of Directions, the Rashid Ali? Do you still have that? But go to Lance's Instagram. He posts stuff.
Post your
I
Instagram.
keep,
Lance.
him and
Permanent
Tara
Records
very
LA
busy. They
Instagram.
send a lot of records to me here in Charlotte. They know me very well. I'm the one that emails for tracking numbers.
And if you don't know Lance, he's the one that puts out the Brown Acid comp.
Oh,
That's
cool.
Yeah.
Do you also send them cash like in an envelope to get them there, Dave?
No, you go into his store. He has a store.
Instagram.
His store is cool. And actually, Lance, I saw that new clip that KCRW did of you. So Lance has a roadhouse. So in the front is a venue, roadhouse bar and venue where he plays music. And then in the back, there's an outside area and there's the record store in the back.
That would be dangerous. So you can get drunk and then buy records?
Well, I don't know. Ask Lance. I go there during the day when there's no drinking.
I'm just looking now. He started listing them earlier tonight. This is quality stuff.
For giving you the shout. Hey, Lance, hold back the good stuff. Let me look at it first.
It's already there's stuff going already.
Yeah. So you have to say dibs if you want the record.
There's that Dolphy you guys were talking about the other day at the 5 spot.
Hold on, man. Let me go. Let me see what's going on over there because I can drive over there tomorrow. Okay, so I want to show some jazz CDs. So go support Lance. He was down in Austin. I thought you might.
Okay.
Yeah, he goes to all the big record shows.
Oh man, he did put up shit.
Yeah.
But I have a lot of this stuff, and you know what? When you see his grading, I think he grades conservatively.
He does.
So, yeah,
he does.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I've never had a issue with a record from them.
People already
to get all the way out here from LA, but that's it's coming all the way across the country.
People already called dibs on the one I wanted. Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me show these CDs that I picked up, if you don't mind.
We mind.
Okay, you don't mind. All right, I don't think this is a hard one to find. I think this is exactly what it goes for on Discogs.
Okay.
This
is later Ned Coleman, like 80
promo, gold
95. 95.
Yeah.
It's got
Deion Sanders is on that.
Yeah, he catches a touchdown. Abby Lincoln, sophisticated lady.
Cool.
Okay.
This is actually live at the Keystone Corner. Yeah.
What year?
What label is that on?
It's on Keystone Corner.
That's weird.
Okay.
I note.
Show us the disc.
What's the year? What's the year of the recording?
2015.
That's probably when the CD came out.
Yeah.
When did she pass away?
I don't know.
This is a good one. I've never seen this album. This only came out on CD, by the way.
I think I've seen that picture before. That looks familiar. Maybe
that's
not.
you. That's you. It's a time traveler.
Yeah.
I think that's the Speaker of the House.
No, Bill Evans would never be associated with such a scumbag.
The bootlegger?
Does anyone have the vinyl of this?
Yes, it's great.
No. Yeah, but that is a good one.
And I've been wanting to find the vinyl of this, so I'm okay with the CD. This came out for Record Store Day by Zev. And I've streamed this a lot. It's good. It's very funky and cool.
That record was expensive as hell.
Yeah, this is expensive right now, but these are cool because they got the little booklet. It has everything. So, all right, I'm really into finding Mary Lou Williams stuff, but the good stuff is expensive and hard to find. This only came out on CD, but look at
that.
Roy, this was recorded actually late because Ronnie Boykins died fairly young. I think this was recorded in the 80s. before
Okay.
that
Let's look at
long. But it came out in 2008. Yeah, this is a live recording.
Nice pickup there.
No,
Yeah.
This is a little pricey thing. Al McKibben. Does anyone have him as a sideman? He's
Yeah,
bass,
for sure.
but he didn't have many as lead. This is a later one. This is in the 2000s, I think.
I kind of want to get a CD player.
All right, this is a good one. McCoy Tyner in Tokyo live.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's a trio. Look who he's playing with.
What's so shiny? What just tell us? Oh, Ron Carter.
That's got to be absolutely killer.
All right. I think I already have this on CD.
Nice.
But it's a promo copy.
Mike has it on vinyl.
Al McKibben played with Herbie Nichols.
Be right back.
He's on both Blue Note Herbie Nichols records.
All right. Okay, and this is really cool. I don't know how many people have this one. This is Joe Henderson, big band. He's playing with John Faddis, Freddie Hubbard, Chick Corea, Joe Chambers, Al Foster. Anyone have this?
No.
Okay, this is on Verve.
Permanent Records. I'm going to pull up his Instagram so they can follow you. So here is Permanent Records Instagram. If you want to check that out and you're in the LA area, he's going to be posting more stuff on there.
Yeah.
Or you can just order it from him too, right?
Yeah. This is the best of the batch.
Oh, cool. What is it? Bootleg?
No.
Volume 4? No, I'm saying it's the bootlegged series.
I don't know if they're in the bootleg. This isn't the bootleg series, I don't believe.
Read the front of it.
Oh, it is the bootleg series. It's number 4. Sorry. Yeah. But this itself goes for I think $30. So
nice.
Yep.
Or more.
So that's basically the set that got him signed to Columbia, right? Wasn't it something like that? When he did,
he did a bunch of stuff.
These are live recordings from 55 to 75.
Okay.
So it's got to include that.
You would think.
Yeah.
Nice booklet with it. So this was nice pickup of all these.
I'm pretty sure Felipe has that.
Yeah, he's been getting some.
Oh, wait, this is the booklet.
Mm-hmm.
And then it has a poster.
Oh, cool. You should throw it on your wall behind you if you iron it.
Yeah. Does anyone post these like posters?
Yeah, you just got to put it underneath something heavy for a while. It'll flatten out pretty well.
No, these creases are not going away.
I mean, it'll get reasonable.
Can you put it in your flattener?
Yeah. Poke a hole right in the middle of it, though. It's got a spindle. I put your Horace Tabscott in for round 3 because it wasn't quite flat.
Did you listen to it?
Yeah, it's got a scratch on side one.
It does?
Just a small one. It just takes for like 20 seconds. But no, it sounds great, dude. I'm going to pick some of those up.
Yeah.
Really entertaining.
While they're still available, people should pick them up. Would you stop posting shit, man?
Look at this.
Yeah.
Looking good.
I have a lot of that stuff.
Well, we have a lot of everything. What is that? What's that guy? Who's that guy right there? Oh, Pharaoh Sanders. That's an interesting shirt.
I have that one.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I have that live album.
Jamal, it's a Black Hawk. Nice.
A lot of good stuff here.
Yeah, well, that John Coltrane Infinity's already gone.
There's that 69 5 spot, right? That looks cool.
Yeah. Cool.
Nice.
Very cool. Nice. Good stuff.
Yeah, Mo Fun needs to repress that foreign more. I need that in my life.
Hey, Dave, I got this in the mail.
Oh,
no one cares what I say.
That's a great read.
Yeah,
it's
Chris,
it's cool because
please quiet down.
Interviews with the different musicians.
Yeah, while they're still alive. And then shout out to Joe Marino. He had an extra copy of this Acid Archives.
It's storming like crazy here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you can hear my AC unit getting hit with rain. No? Okay. Well,
maybe a little bit.
Yeah, I kind of want to show my stuff because I'm probably going to jump off. It's storming.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Really bad. So,
Let's get into it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 1 I got this. We're showing CDs. Nicole's got me on this Squidco deal, where she gets CDs from. I
Yeah.
found out they're in Wilmington, down the road from me, North Carolina. So when I order from them, they get it here in 2 days.
Hmm.
So this is going to be trouble. So I got this CD here. It's released in Japan in 2016 on a label called the Armageddon Nova.
Mm-hmm.
And this is an artist, Aishi Owachi, and great soprano player. If you know, like the really crazy free stuff from Japan, like Abe Koru, this is in that vein, but I don't know, a little bit more refined. But he's playing a curved soprano saxophone, and it's solo, and it's This is absolutely fantastic.
So a
Free
curved
jazz.
soprano sax looks like kind of an alto, but smaller. Is that the
Yeah,
idea?
this guy played until he was probably 76 years old or something. And this is from recorded in 2015. Yeah, and I've been into those Japanese artists for a while. So that was a cool one to find through Squidco. They have a ton of stuff, like, Brodsman stuff and on the the out there stuff. This was a record I was revisiting that I got from Miami. This is Anna Hagberg, if you know her. She's from Sweden. One of the best free jazz saxophonists going modern day. This is Anna Hagberg Attack, and the album's called Lena. And it's an all Swedish lineup on the Omlot label. And this is a really nice recording. And it comes with a nice polyline sleeve.
Oh, wow.
Nice sleeve. Everything's really top notch with their stuff. And this is
What's on the cover? What is that? Is that bones?
There are 2 kids with their feet to each other's.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just 2 kids.
Oh, right. Okay.
Laying down.
Very morbid, Mike. Killing these poor children and turning them into skeletons.
Yeah, but this is a phenomenal LP. Pushing the boundaries. This is from what, like 2019. So really good modern free jazz.
Would Joe like that? Is that up Joe's alley?
Joe, you would like this. It's Anna Hagberg Attack from Sweden. It's a good free jazz.
Hey, Joe.
And then I got 2 more that came from that Carolina Soul craziness. Teramaso Hino live in Namuro.
Ooh.
Wheelstone. This is a full Japanese lineup. So Madahiko Hino on drums. Yeah, this is live from '75 in Japan, I believe. Yeah, this is on the East West label. This is not a first press, but a second, I think. That was a
Doesn't
good
East West put out like a lot of direct to disc stuff?
And then this was the other one, the Thomas Stanko Quintet.
Well, they got that Pentagon. I don't know if they have anything else, Mike.
I love this Polish jazz label. Polski Nagrania Muza.
Yeah, I have something from there. That's where
I love this.
the Astigmatic was on that label.
This is one of my favorite trumpet players of all time. And I mean, I love his tone and his style. And
what's his name?
Tomasz Stanko, and it's a all Polish lineup. Music for K, one of his earlier records. I have some later stuff.
Yeah, that's a great one, Dave. I got that one a few years ago. So
did you? Yeah, that's
a great one.
But that's pretty much it jazz wise. I've gotten up all kinds of stuff from all over the map lately. Rare gospel 78s and some Jamaican singles. I don't know what else came today. Some crazy punk 7 inches.
Can you show a 78? A gospel 78?
Yeah, hold on. Be right back.
Don't drop it.
That was not cool trying to get rid of him off the stream, Mike.
All right, quick, he's gone.
Yeah.
Showing all that crazy free jazz and ruining, jazz for everyone else.
Hey, Joe.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Good, man.
Well.
We were okay until you showed up.
Yeah.
Yep. Figured, Rob.
All right, so I got two 78s. This one I pulled out, and it's in that bin with all them Frank Sinatra 78s that I told you about, Mike.
Woo! Yeah.
I looked at them again. They're all dead mint. So, and they're not going anywhere.
Take some pictures if you can.
I will next time. They belong to you. I'll get them to you at some point when I
Awesome.
decide.
Thank you.
I'm trying to figure out the best way to ship them.
Yeah, it's a tough part.
There's a stack of them. I mean, there's a lot. They belong to a radio station in the mountains.
If there's stuff on the rarest stuff for Frank is, I think it's the RCA stuff, and then there's also, it might be Brunswick. His Brunswick stuff, I think, is some of the most
I don't think
rare.
I saw the Brunswick label. There was some red
I
label.
think that's what it is. Okay, the Columbia.
Yeah, probably Columbia. But and there were some more promos.
Cool.
White label, Frank's.
Awesome.
But they had this. This was in there. Sister Rosetta Tharpe on Decca.
Oh, cool.
One.
How much does that go for?
Well, they sold it to me, I think, for $8 or $6.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you look it up?
The problem is like when you look up 78s online, there aren't that many sales of them, right?
No,
so it's like it's hard to
never been sold.
Yeah.
Online.
Yeah. So
but there are some that are just like worth crazy money, right?
Oh yeah. I have a few of those, but this is just a two-sider. But she had the big RSD release. She's rocking gospel, blues, really good. That's on Decca.
If anybody watching collects 78s, let us know in the comments. I'd be curious to see how many people are interested in that type of stuff.
There's 4 people in the world.
This one's going to be hard to see. This disc isn't the best of shape, but it was $5. But this is an extremely rare disc. I think there's only maybe 7 known copies. But it's Reverend F.W. McGee. And this is The Crooked Made Straight on the A side, and the B side is Babylon is Falling Down. And it's hard to see this. Yeah, you're probably not going to be able to see it. It's the Victor label.
Okay. All right.
The label was rubbed pretty much almost off.
Yeah, it's tough to see.
But it's such a rare disc, and it was $5 that I had to get that. And it's really good. The music's on YouTube, but it's a sermon that he's giving on each side, but he's backed by these really great female singers in the church, and there's some orchestration, and it's got some groove, especially on the beat. The B-side track is fantastic. That's a 1928 disc. That's a 96-year-old record.
Wow, it's almost as old as Rob.
Yeah. There's a guy, Chris from Record Talk, just made me think of this. I just want to quickly show this channel, the 78 channel. This guy does a really good job producing videos. He has an excellent 78 collection, and his videos are short, like they're 12 minutes or and they're great. I mean, let's see his more popular ones. So like this one has 80,000. This one has 15,000. I should sub up to him here. So there we go.
Yeah, he found the Charlie Patton record, dude.
Yeah, I'm going to drop this.
Inform us on the Charlie Patton record.
That's one of the rarest records in the history of time.
How much is it worth?
Well, it depends on who's buying. I mean, if Tep Teller shows up, he showed up for a rare Paramount and gave somebody probably $35,000 or something like that. I mean, it just depends. I don't think it's worth that much, but it's
he does a good job. He has, like, if you're beginning into 78s, like he goes through basically a bunch of topics, but it's a really excellent channel. I really enjoy when he posts a new video.
I like how he wears the rubber gloves.
Oh yeah. I'm not into that like that. I only have a handful of 78s. I'm not gonna go too crazy over them. Yeah,
if you spend 5 minutes with Jazz Bum Chris, you would go, "Where's the rubber gloves?"
Yeah, I'm just looking for
deals
when I can. I am involved in a private auction next week on a rare piece, but I highly doubt I'll have any say in what happens with it. I told Joe about it. But we'll see what happens.
When we start talking about something very specific, it always seems like Roberto goes out and starts buying stuff. Well,
True.
good luck buying 78s, Roberto.
Yeah.
It's a pain.
Hey,
It's
Loki.
really a pain in the ass. I'll be honest with you. They're,
Hey Louis, if you want to come up, well, you have the link in the group chat, so you're welcome.
Can I
I
show
feel
some
bad
stuff,
for
guys?
Louis
Is that all
when
right?
he was trying to fly out of Chicago and
Yes.
got screwed.
Yeah, Dave, is that everything you had there?
Yeah. You guys can move on.
Okay, all right.
I'll hang
Joe?
out though. It's not too loud.
Okay.
So I partook in the same jazz auction that Dave did, and I got some pieces I've been looking for a bit. First one, I know I talked with Rob about this one. They had this one on the wall, I think, at Atomic at one point. And
What did I say they wanted for it?
I forgot what you said. I think it was like 400 or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much did you win that for?
This was like a little over 100. So
Yeah.
it wasn't terrible. I mean, some of the auctions can get out of hand a bit, but I was really looking for this one. Really nice shape. Frank Wright, amazing saxophonist. I have a few of his records. He was on a Noah Howard session that I picked up a few weeks ago. So he's a great musician. He had, I think he had, Dave, was it just one album on ESP disc? Like, it was just, do you know if it was just the one or if he had?
Yeah. No, he's got two. He's got two on ESP disc.
Okay.
I can show them to you. They're right here.
Oh, that's right. Because this is one called like Frank Wright Trio. Yeah.
Yeah.
Frank Wright Trio. And then there's what? Prayer.
There's the one that's like a red cover.
Yeah, that's right here. Hold on.
Like an orangish red. Yeah.
I want that Frank Wright trio.
Right here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's a great one too. Yeah.
Yeah, this one's the quintet record.
So this one has Frank Wright, tenor sax, Noah Howard, alto sax, Bobby Few, piano, and then interestingly, Art Taylor is on the drums. So he did venture into some of the avant-garde free stuff in like the late 60s, early 70s. I've noticed. I have a few sessions where I think that one, Dave, that we were talking about earlier, the Andrew Surreal one. I think Art Taylor's on the drums on that one too. I might be wrong,
So
but there's some.
There's two drummers.
No, that's a different album.
Yeah, it's different.
Okay.
This is Andrew Surreal.
Oh, that's true. Oh, duh. Yeah, he would be. Oh, that's right. So okay, so
Well,
it must be. I must be
talking
thinking
about
of a
David
different
Ware.
one. Yeah.
Ted Dan. You have the Ted Daniel record, don't you? You got that from Pop Shop, didn't you?
Yeah, I got that last year. Yeah, black cover.
That's a heavy piece.
Yeah, I think that was Tom's. So.
What year is that? Right. That album?
So it's on the America Records label out of France.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I don't. It doesn't have a year. I think it's
70s.
70. Yeah, 71, 72, somewhere early
That's
70s.
a hard record to pull.
Yeah. So this was a big one. This one was the big one for the auction. I know I showed Dave these. But I know, Rob, you got this. I was very jealous for a while of this.
Yeah.
And
that's a fantastic album.
Yeah. Rashid Ali, Frank Lowe duo exchange on, what's this on?
It's on his own label.
Yeah, his own label,
It's
right.
arguably
So it's just
one of the greatest freaking records of all time. I mean,
yeah. So this was the heavy piece from the auction, but I've been looking for this one for a while.
Yeah.
I love Frank Lowe. His stuff. I've really never been disappointed with his output. So he does have some. There's one session in the late 70s that's on. He had a few albums that were.
He had a few on
Black Saint.
Well, Heirs to Freedom.
Or yeah,
a few.
Yeah, I'm looking for that. That one was actually in the auction too.
That's actually
fresh.
At least one of them on Heirs to Freedom is not expensive record to get.
Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Who is it? Rashid Ali you're talking about?
Rashid Ali. No, we're talking about Frank Lowe.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, and he, that one, Rob, the one that you're talking about that was the Road to Freedom. It was called Fresh.
Yeah.
I think it sold for $12 in the auction like 2 weeks ago.
I mean, I find it actually under $10 often.
Oh, that's a cool record. I don't have.
Well,
This is on Soul Note,
Rob,
and
if
I got
you find
this
it again, can you let me know? Because I've been looking for that, and I haven't been able to find it.
Well, when I find it, I buy it because I'll probably put it in an auction or whatever.
Okay.
I got this because I was trying to get Jerry Allen records, and she's on this with Don Cherry, Frank
Yeah.
Lowe.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a cool one.
That's got Moncour. I need it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really good.
Put it in my pile, Mike.
Sure.
Got Moncour.
This was the last one that I got. I had shown, I think when I was on the stream like two or 3 weeks ago, I had shown that I had gotten a late 70s pressing of this, and this was the last one from the Carolina Soul. This is Sonny Murray. It's an even break. Great percussionist, great drummer. I know that Dave would attest to that. This is just a great album. This got Byard Lancaster as well. Anything that I see him on, especially if it's not his stuff and he's just a sideman, it really cuts the price down for a lot of the albums. But I also think that some of these records are more rare because of that as well. So
you
can
still get that Sonny Murray for what, 40, 50? You know,
You could probably get those.
Rob,
I paid
Yeah.
$26.
Rob, weren't we just
for
talking
that
about Sonny Murray
you
on
got
the
a
phone?
steal. That's a good price.
No,
Were you
no,
not
but
just
when
talking
I
about Sonny
That was
Murray?
me and you, Mike. I'm not
Oh,
Rob.
okay.
yeah, he
Sorry.
doesn't know us apart. He's got face blindness.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
When other people are talking, he just tunes out and waits until he can speak anyway, so that's fine.
this one was only $26. So
That's
this
a
was
steal.
the
That's a
steal
good-
of the.
Yeah, but the current version and press, you can get that for under 20.
Yeah, it's
But
not-
the one regret I have about Austin, Joe, is I found this French dealer who had all that shit, and I missed him, and I regret not buying a few more things. He had this other Sonny Murray record where it's like his face tilted. Do you know that one?
yeah, that's the other BYG one, I think.
Yeah, I didn't get it. Well, it doesn't look like a BYG. It has. It's
Was
like
it? Okay.
color.
Oh, maybe not. Yeah.
It's another French label.
There's another one that he has that's really great. It's late 70s on Philly Jazz. I think it's called like Untouchable something.
Well, he's all over the Wildflowers record.
Yeah, he's on a lot of ESP disc stuff too.
Yeah.
This was my most recent find. I found this on Discogs. This is David S. Ware Trio. It's Passage to Music. This is a late 80s record. For some reason, it's like pretty scarce, pretty tough to find. It's not extremely expensive, but there was one copy that showed up. I put it in my want list, and the moment that I saw it, I grabbed it. And there really doesn't seem to be a lot of copies of it, but he's another great free jazz guy. He's meat business with his nice suit on. But this was I was real excited to grab this. I just got this actually yesterday in the mail. So
Who
This
rounds
was
out
nice.
who rounds out that trio, Joe?
yes, that's the one that I was talking about, Dave. Yeah.
This is a fantastic album.
So this one has it's William Parker bass, Mark Andrews drums. I think that stays the same. The only thing that changes is he plays, I think 2 of the tracks he plays tenor sax, and then he's on the saxello on one of the tracks, saxello, and then he's on the stretch, which is I think another way of describing the alto sax. At least on Discogs, it was described as just an alto sax. So I think it's a similar sounding instrument.
Isn't the stretch one of the instruments that Roland Kirk played?
Yep.
Nicole? Yeah.
Yes.
I was called Stretch in high school.
Hey, Mark, if you want to come up with an appearance and show a few records,
that is a crazy good record.
Yeah, I was able to. Rochester got a copy of it, but I was looking for the black vinyl. I knew that, there was a lot of colored variants and everything like that, but I really was just kind of holding out for a black copy, and then one came in just last week, so
you can get the black copy on Amazon easy.
Yeah, I know. It was one of those things where I wanted to get it in person. So,
well, here's a tip for you. So I have the lineup on there, Houston Pearson.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a live Houston Pearson record, double record on Westbound or Eastbound, one of the same label. That's basically a lot of that same lineup at the same place, the Mozambique.
Yeah,
that's if you like that album, go get the Houston Pearson record.
Yeah,
because that thing kicks ass.
Yeah, I really have enjoyed that period of Grant Green's like jazz
Where
funk.
he's funky.
And then
Yeah, like,
Oh, yeah.
the last stuff, it's actually good that Nicole's on here because I don't know if
like this.
I know you and Dave might have these, but I found 2 CDs in Rochester as well. So this one is it's Brotsman with Fries Nielsen and Uskila. This is called Medicina. This is from the early, I think this is from the early 2000s. Yeah, 2003 in Sweden. And then the other one, this is on LP as well. This one is not. This is just a CD, but this one is late 80s with it's a duo of him and Bill Laswell.
That's a really good record, the low.
Yeah.
Low light.
So he plays just the bass sax on this one. So it's definitely an acquired listen. But I've been looking for the record, but I haven't found it. So I picked up the CD for now. So it was, and they were cheap. They were, I think one of them was like $8. One of them might have been 10 at most. So it was.
Hey, Mike, can you hold that record you just had, that Frank Lowe record?
I got a couple.
The one I just showed?
Yeah, it just got reissued. You can go get that now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the company's been doing all the Soul Note reissues.
Really?
Yeah, that's like $30 now, the reissue.
Oh, I
Not
need
the
to
original.
find that.
Yeah, you can get that now. I just looked it up.
Thanks,
Are they any good though? Those reissues?
Yeah, I picked up. They started doing them because remember Chris Thomas said that Sonny Clark Memorial with Jim Zorn, and that sounds really good. So you just bought one. You bought one. Jazz, the deal you got in the Jazz Center Stage. You bought the Don Cherry record. That's the same.
Oh
thing.
yeah, not DCM.
Hey Felipe. Felipe, how was your commute? How was your commute home? I heard it was.
I was driving for 3 hours. I wish I was driving.
I think Miami, South Florida traffic is worse than LA traffic.
So the thing is, I think they're duplicating the road, the Sawgrass Expressway. So they closed one exit fully southbound to like the next 2 exits. So it had to just to get out of the road. Everybody doing the same, and then got into the city. By the time it was late in the day, school buses all over the place. And then you drive 2 miles on a crowded avenue in the city, and then you go back to the road. And then it's like a racetrack. But till I made it was like 2 hours.
You got to go SunPass. SunPass is must have.
Yeah, no, I have a SunPass.
Just
like toll roads.
It's like it's basically like
it's like a chip. It's like you stick. Yeah.
It's basically like it's a premium. Like it's like you get like extra lanes and you could drive in them, but you pay for it. So because the traffic is absolutely
also like
atrocious.
an easy pass too.
No, yeah,
but it's not easy pass because if the traffic's even worse in the regular road, the Sun Pass is even more expensive.
Mike, can you do us all a favor? That when you give the traffic report, can you go like this?
Reporting from Chopper 23.
No, but actually no. The Sun Pass is just the tolls.
Yeah,
you can drive any road to charge. So, but you have like a few cents discount on the tolls. But the one that you mentioned, they call it express lanes. They charge more. But
that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah.
Well, we have that here in California.
Yeah.
Hey, Nicole.
Yeah.
You got me completely hooked on this Squidco business.
Which one?
Squidco.
Oh, Squidco? Yes, I like Squidco.
I'm screwed. I am so screwed. This is all your fault.
By the way, I have some more CDs I didn't know.
Oh my God!
It came in 2 days, Nicole. They're right down the road.
Oh, right. Cool. That's good.
Oh, why'd you buy that?
Why?
Yeah,
it has.
I used to like
the bonus track.
That CDs, man. CDs always have more stuff. Can
it has this extra track that isn't on anything.
I'd like to know how that compares to the LP because that I have the George Pierce LP. It sounds good, but it definitely can be improved on.
I'm gonna assume this came out in 2000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So late 90s, early 2000s, all the labels they were doing like really, really good reach. Oh, I saw a vinyl copy of this one in my local store.
A vinyl of this?
Yes.
Dylan's got a copy of that in his shop.
It was not for sale. It was not for sale.
Why does that guy not sell his records?
Yeah, that's messed up.
He's flexing on people, man. Oh, that's cool.
Is there extra tracks on that? Is there extra tracks on that one?
No.
No.
Okay.
And
Dylan
then,
has the Weston in.
does anyone know Shaky Jake? I know people do the Shaky
Yeah,
Jake.
he owes me $5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would have bought that. That's a fantastic blues CD.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and his stuff's rare to find. Yeah,
Thanks,
So I have
1188.
CDs
1188 always got the great comment.
a couple CDs I've been meaning to show Joe.
No, it's him.
And 1188 it is you have to have a Sun Pass to use the express lane, so it is a Sun Pass.
Yeah.
These are Bro
Stinks from the head. Okay.
Peter Brotzman's own label.
That looks cool.
And
Who's
another
got the
one-
TV on in the background?
I-
Nicole, are you
I'm-
multitasking? God damn
I'm
it.
always multitasking.
What are
Come
you
on,
watching?
she can
What's
let her watch the Food Network in peace.
No,
Yeah.
I'm watching Big Bang.
it? Okay,
I love Big Bang.
cool.
Brotzman.
Oh, I think I have that one.
Another one, Brotzman with Han Bennett.
Oh, nice. Yeah, those are nice.
This one is not a bro, but Brotzman Power.
That's cool.
And one last one. This is another Brotzman. Pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff.
Hey Dom, yeah, lots of CDs tonight.
Was this
Now,
one
these
of
are
them
the ones
you
I've
showed?
been meaning to show, and Joe's been up. So,
Yeah, those are
Nicole.
cool, Nicole.
yeah.
that you had there?
I got this in the mail today.
Oh, that's nice.
What is it called? It's called 2 Days in December with Ken Vandermark, Raymond Stride, Stan Sandell on the label out of North Carolina, Wobbly Rail.
Ah, 2 CDs. What's up, Frederick?
Frederick, if you want to come up, let us know.
Nicole, was
Very
this one
cool.
you showed?
What's that?
The Amherst? on
Oh,
Verve?
yeah. That's the one I'm missing. to
Oh,
get
you're
one
missing
of
this one. Okay.
Yeah.
Have you seen this one?
Oh yeah.
I have seen that.
Yeah. This is excellent.
Yeah.
This is him in Yemen.
What speed do you set your turntable to when you play those?
It doesn't matter.
Oh,
Whatever.
This
That's
this
cool.
one
You
was-
need to
kinda
have both. You need to have both this record and turntable and a CD player.
Chris, you have to make sure that the shiny side is facing up when the
Yes.
needle hits it. So
okay, good.
Exactly.
that might have been your problem. So
Yeah,
it's not a
probably
speed
so.
issue.
Yeah. I kind of want to get a
Alright.
CD player.
Mike,
Yeah,
I
me
do
too.
have a product to show tonight.
A product.
Okay.
Yeah, my friend Larry Burns, he is a master woodworker, and he
All right.
started to make these.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, just a little. I put my 78s on this.
Okay.
It's very sturdy.
Looks
Okay.
like it.
Very level. He's been working on mastering it. Once he's finally got it up for sale on Etsy, I'll give you the Etsy link.
Cool.
He doesn't have
Yeah.
it listed there yet, but he's thinking about selling and making them in quantities. I think they're going to be $49
Yeah, post them in
Alright.
the Discord too whenever he has them up.
because
Yeah,
usually
cool.
those stuff like that goes for around 50 to 80.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
busy somewhere.
Something handmade like that would be nice to have,
Yeah, and
Oh,
some of
this-
them are made of like acrylic plastic, and they're
Yeah,
kind of
this is really nice to have right by the record
Yeah.
player, with
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
selections of the week or whatever. You
Yep.
can fit about
Yeah.
25 or 30 records in this.
Rob
Well,
Rob has one of those, and he flips it over and puts a coffee can underneath it to go to the
Well,
bathroom.
I was gonna say I flip it over and use it as a squatty potty, but but you could brand it. Get the Jazz Bums branded one.
Ooh,
We can license the logo. Yeah,
Promo
Maybe
code
we
Jazz
can
Bombs.
we can talk about it.
So you,
Yeah.
We
all
can talk.
Yeah.
We can talk about it.
Yeah, he could set us up with a promo code, and we'll
Yeah,
share
exactly.
it
Yeah.
Maybe he
We'll
can,
share
you
it.
can come to North Carolina and schmooze with him. He works for Hendrick. He'll take you to the track. We got 2 races this week.
What kind of races?
NASCAR.
Oh, cool.
We got the All Star and the Coca-Cola 600. He's been working for Hendrick since he moved down here, so I get to go with him sometimes and to the Hendrick box.
Yeah.
That's fun. Jazz Bums booster seat. Yes. I like
All
the
right,
idea of a
excellent.
Jazz Bums rented squatty potty, though. It's
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, we could do that.
last
Our
night, Mike.
demographic could really use that.
that's
Last
true.
night, Mike and I did a video of stuff I'm going to auction tomorrow. So
Yeah.
if you could go watch it if you're interested. But I have like a few records I didn't show. I have a Japanese copy of Kelly at Midnight.
Hang on.
Okay.
Here we go.
This is in very nice condition.
Is this
Okay.
auction
Hold
stuff?
on.
Is this auction stuff? Okay.
The auction stuff.
So is that a trio? What is that one?
So on here is a killer lineup. This is Paul Chambers and Philly Joe Jones with him.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I
Well,
think
do
the
you-
originals of that have gotten all the VJ stuff is.
I have a beat up original on my Discogs. It's been there for a while, and I recently found maybe a second press of it in really nice shape. I have this Alice Coltrane and Carlos Santana,
That's pretty
Cool
cool.
record.
and I have a nice early '70s copy of Seven Steps to Heaven on 360.
I need to listen to that again.
This is a killer record. I don't know if anyone knows this guy. I think
Yeah.
he self-produced a couple of like free avant-garde jazz records. The second one is the better of the two, but this is really good. So this is Charles McGee playing two trumpets at once.
That's weird.
Richard Davis on bass and Brian Bake on drums. And here's a picture of him. This is a good record. Actually, that's the third one. I have another one, but I have that. Well, you know what? I think that's the different cover of this.
Okay, musical heritage.
That's the different cover of this. But
Let's
I
see
have.
the picture. Let's see the picture of him playing the two trumpets. Just put him in his nostrils or what? Oh, okay.
Blowing in his mouth.
Like a Rassan Roland Kirk, right?
Yeah.
Are you selling that one?
Yeah, it's in the auction. I have a copy already. It's a great record.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Now his brothers had a country and western band.
All right, do your joke.
I might bid on that one there, Rob.
Nobody liked that joke. Stadler Brothers did it.
And I have this. Okay, so this is the interest. And I have another Ricky Ford record in the shrink. I'll probably put it together with that.
That's a good one. I have that.
Yeah, this. So here's the deal. I have this. Very hard to find record. But this is a very famous mispress. So side one is on both sides.
No, thank you.
But it's in very beautiful condition. And it was worth picking up because the cover was in the shrink. I have a white label promo.
Is that the one you got in Austin?
Yeah, I bought the mispress, but the cover was in the shrink. Perfect. I put it with my white label promo. So I just switched it out.
Did it say that it was a mispress though in Austin, or did you get rooked?
No, that's what it said on this.
Oh,
It was-
okay.
I bought it I got the cover. The cover is like mint in the
Yeah.
shrink.
Nice.
But this one's in nice shape too.
That's
So
right. One day.
All you
That's
need
right.
to do is find another copy just with a two sides.
well, this mispress is famous. So
Is it?
Rob, are you selling that Julian Priester on ECM you picked up?
no, I haven't even listened to a lot of stuff. But
John just got that at Lunchbox.
can't Rob just have stuff for Rob?
No.
And
We
I'll
all
get-
know you don't listen to records.
Here, I think. I'm sorry. What were you gonna say, Nicole? By the way, so if anyone saw my video with Tim, University of Iowa came to town, awesome dude. I had a killer find of records,
Damn.
and I'm so happy I found this, and I don't pay. This was very cheap for what it goes for. So this is a
very
killer
expensive record.
There was a
Yeah.
copy of that on the wall at Glass House when I was in there.
What do they want
Yeah,
for
this
it?
goes for money, but I paid like $50 for it.
They wanted at least 80, Mike.
And that I found that I Quebec like 1970 pressing. That thing sounds crazy good. But I found this.
Yep. Let's answer this question real quick from Budget File. He just got the Hampton Halls for real in the mail. Has anyone listened to it yet? Is that
Is that a reissue?
Sounds
Yeah, it
contemporary?
just came out. It's the Chad. It's part of the contemporary reissue series.
Right.
I already
But
have that record. But
I have a
consider
copy
it
of my. I have a copy of my auction tomorrow of it. Not the like a
a
'70s
Chad
one.
one.
Got a great
Yeah.
cover.
Oh, the '70s one I have is a Sheffield mastering. So, but if anyone knows, like last month or the month before, I found a stereo copy with the sticker on it. So I just found a beautiful mono copy of this. And this is a criminally underrated record that doesn't go for a lot of money. I don't understand why.
This one in House Party is probably his best.
Yeah, those were both recorded at the same time.
Yeah.
So
This I don't understand it. This is so good.
Because they made a bazillion copies of it. That's
I don't think
why.
it's underrated or underappreciated. I think it's highly,
Jimmy, he
Okay.
was the
That
top
also
seller
was-
for Blue Note.
that also was one of the few at the time that wasn't recorded at
Yeah.
Ben Gelder Studios either. So
Yeah.
This is the very rare one autographed by Chuck Reynolds.
Reynolds.
Oh, nice. Super nice, Rob.
This so this is a
What
kick-ass
is
cover. This is the record Lee Morgan never got to release. It's very rare. No.
Hmm.
So
What is
most
that?
people, so there's confusion from the Lighthouse recordings. I think maybe a week before he did a stint in San Francisco, and those were recorded. And a lot of them you see as triads and weird covers. So this is on Phoenix, which I don't really know. I know Phoenix 10, they do a lot of weird jazz titles. But this is, I think these recordings are from that San Francisco date. This is sometimes misidentified from the Lighthouse, but it's the same
Never
lineup,
seen
I
that.
think, people.
So what does it say in the back?
It says, it just, I mean, it's just the liner notes, but it says that Benny Maupin, it's a lot of the guys.
Yeah.
So, but it's not hard to find these recordings. It's just
Is
this
Billy
cover.
Harper on it? Is he playing with Billy Harper?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Benny Maupin, Harold Mayburn, Jamie Merritt.
Okay. Cool.
But this cover is kick ass.
I'm gonna look that up.
And then I found a copy of. I've seen this a lot, but never picked it up. And it was originally released as a DMM. This thing is fucking awesome.
Oh yeah.
This was several different dates over the course of a bunch of years that were never released. But look at these lineups.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great one. I think it was the first DMM I've ever got. And the people are mocking it, said, dude, this thing is amazing.
Okay, and then I think you can get this version now. This was a record store day numbered by so this is a Tootie Heath record.
Oh, cool.
Kwanzaa. Here's the lineup on here. So
Kwanzaa.
Kwandata, whatever it is.
Tume.
It's a killer lineup, but there's a version called Traces that they label for Herbie Hancock, and I think it's all of the two songs.
Mhm.
Two songs are not on there. But so this came out, I think, for Record Store Day in 2020. Looked like a 5-year-old numbered them. But you could still get this version now.
Hey Rob, here's that Herbie version.
Yeah, I have the Herbie. Oh, I have a different one.
No, this is
The one that's called Traces.
Yeah, this is the record you just showed.
Well, so does it have every song on that one?
Yeah. Yeah.
So there's another one called Traces on up front. It's all of it except missing 2 songs.
This got credited to Herbie instead of Tootie Heath for some reason.
For
Yeah, on whatever label this is. Weird label.
Yes. Let's talk about this.
who is
All right,
that?
talk about it.
That's
Well, you're the one that brought
Steve.
the damn thing up. You talk about it.
Dude, you interviewed.
All right. So this is JMI. They have been struggling to get their new box sets in. I think there's been some quality control issues, so they've been going back and forth with GZ, I think it is, one of the plants in Europe, and they finally got everything where it needs to be in terms of quality. They got their shipments in. I believe they're getting ready to ship these out to all the pre-orders. So we have the Plum box set here. This one has Ray Angry with David Murray and Questlove. So it's a trio, and I think is it 3 or 4 LPs, Felipe?
4
LPs. 4 LPs. I have this pre-ordered, and it looks like the treatment on the box is really nice. And then the other one here is Ray Angry 3, is it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that the type? And this is is this solo piano? Is that
Solo
right?
piano. It's an amazing solo piano record.
And this is also a multi LP box, maybe 3. I'm not sure.
It's a triple, yeah. It's a triple.
So these are coming in, and I'm assuming that if you want to get them, they didn't tell us how many they made of these. I would guess they probably did 300, max 500. So I would say if you're interested in these, you should probably pick them up now, because they're going to be impossible to get once they sell out.
Mike, how much was it retail?
Let's go to
150.
I kind of
not
I
bad.
kind of forget.
150.
50?
150. Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
not
see.
bad.
Yeah. So that's the
150.
Plum. Yeah, and then where's the other one? Did I pass it here?
Not
And this
sure.
one is 110.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they posted that today, so that's pretty exciting.
Yeah,
Been waiting
absolutely.
for that one.
I ordered it last week, so I'm sure I'll get mine last. But I did say that for the Plum box, all the pre-orders are going to be shipped out by the end of this coming week.
Mhm.
So
Cool.
that'll be exciting.
It's coming. It's coming.
Yes.
I'll drop
That
a
was
link
really
just to
good
their
interview
website.
you guys did for that.
Website. Yeah,
What
they were
day?
cool.
It was a great interview you guys did for that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. We had our interview with Ray Angry. That was awesome. It was really cool
Yeah,
to talk to him.
he was great to hear.
Yeah.
on that.
Yeah, the rest
He
of
was
you
awesome.
should watch that interview.
Yeah.
Dave was the only person.
Yeah,
to watch.
Ray Angry plays piano for the Roots. Basically, he
Yeah.
works with the Roots on Jimmy Fallon, and yeah.
Sweet.
So
At least
I
I'll
dug-
get
I
it.
really-
I'll get mine
I really
before
dug the
Fluffy
stories
does.
about the Howard connection.
Ironically, is he a pleasant dude?
Dude, Ray Angry? Oh, he was super awesome, man. Yeah. He was one of the coolest
Yeah, that
people
was
I've ever
great.
talked to, for sure.
yeah, same.
Can we start calling you Chris Angry?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start calling you "Shut the fuck up," Angry.
I have stuff to show.
Okay.
To show.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Okay. I'm
Do you have
gonna
notes?
bring it back down from all this crazy free jazz stuff.
No shit. Show some shit that people listen to.
Let's go. Let's
Well,
wipe the dust.
no.
Let's wipe the dust.
All right, hold on. Let me just all right. So
You do that with
You
the
guys
t-shirt
know-
too, Mike.
you guys know I'm a Sinatra file. So one of his
What
more
is-
famous, one of his probably his most famous record is "Songs for Swingin' Lovers." You guys would probably know all the tracks on this. Basically, it's really a pleasant listen. It's almost like too familiar to the point where it's like it's just too familiar almost. So like they use it in tons of movies, and so. This was my copy. It's a 1959 mono. It was recorded in mono. And it sounded really good. I always wanted an original copy. The original copy has an alternate cover where he's not staring at the couple, he's looking away. They changed it. I think this one actually looks better, but one came up for $12, which is kind of why I love collecting Frank, because you can get clean first pressings. So this is a first pressing from 1956, March of 1956. It's like a D10, D16, which just basically means the number, like the stamper number. And I was really excited to get it. It is clean. It's on the original gray capital label. Could they have picked like a lamer label? Like, to me, like these gray labels are exciting because they indicate a first pressing, but you would think like they could do something a little bit more, a little bit more than just
The
like
gray
a
label?
black.
Yeah, could
Yeah,
be
I mean,
worse.
just look at that thing.
Yeah,
Could
you
be
know,
worse. It is a
Come
first.
on.
Yeah.
I think
So
they were
anyway,
thinking, what would a nerdy white guy like, and then they did that.
Exactly. But I don't know if I can catch this, but it is a framed cover. So on the edges, I don't know if you can
What's that
see
mean?
that there's a frame, like there's a dent in it. so it's original cover, all of that. It's really nice. In person, the color is really beautiful. It's a great cover. So anyway, so I gave it a listen. I A/B'd it, and I would recommend people go for this copy. This 59 pressing. This 59 pressing sounds good, but this is better, I think. And this is on this rainbow label. It's Capital Rainbow label.
Yeah, the label is better, so it might be better.
This is a Hollywood. Thank you. Exactly, Felipe. This is a Hollywood LA pressing as well. So they, the reason why I say a D pressing, there's a D pressing and an N pressing for the original. So D pressing means it was pressed in Hollywood, which used the original master tape, and the N pressing is known to use a copy. So they shipped them out to the East Coast in their like Pennsylvania plant or whatever, wherever it was, and it's a lot of people think that the D pressing sound the best because of that. This is also a D pressing. So this 59 one is also D. But
this record's depressing, man.
I was gonna say, so that's a depressing record.
Hey, I got that I found that with Michael Poultry on Plastic at an estate sale. We found a whole ton of Frank Sinatra records.
So,
did you buy them?
Anyway,
it was depressing though.
If you're going to recommend any Frank, this is probably going to be in like the top tier of those. So this, Wee Small Hours, A Swingin' Affair, and Sings for Only the Lonely are probably like the top 4 I'd recommend. They're all Riddle records, but this is definitely a good one to get. So if you're in the market and you're interested in this, I would say go for this 59 pressing if you can find it with D in the dead wax.
That's not the 59 there.
The really interesting.
I'm sorry, this 59 pressing, this one.
See, I actually listened to you, Mike. I learned something about that record.
And if you want to be yelled at by someone on a Facebook group, join the Frank Sinatra Facebook group.
Yeah,
Frank Sinatra vinyl lovers, if you want to join. All right, this next one I got.
You don't have to worry about any who did the mastering on these things.
Somebody still mastered them.
Yeah,
there's no dead wax here.
It's true.
All right, this next one I got is, I guess I consider it a grail for myself. I mean, it's not an impossible record to get, but this is a first mono of Sonny Rollins' Way Out West. It's got the red backing with the red.
Hang on, here's a Frank question real quick. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but are you going to get the new Impex? That's not the right comment. Sorry.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm hoping to get it to review, so we'll see if that happens. But I'll
gravy train.
Definitely picking it up. We'll see. So anyway, this is first pressing. This was listed as VG, which I guess is fair. I mean, it's not like perfect, but I mean, the cover's pretty nice here, and then the wax itself. This is 1957, and it's got the wax is really clean. I would say it looks VG plus. It plays. There's a little bit of noise on it, but I mean it's pretty nice.
DNAP.
So DNAP. So it's Ray Brown bass and Shelly Man drums. It's pretty. Obviously it's a super famous record. It's been reissued a number of times, but I wanted to get an original pressing of it, and. Who did the cover art here? I wish I had the note on it. I think it's Claxton. I think Claxton did.
Yes, it's a Bill Claxton. Yes, so it was Bill Claxton's idea to bring him out there, and it was Sonny's idea to dress up like this.
Yeah.
So Sonny was a huge fan of cowboy movies, and he wanted to be the black cowboy in Cowboy Land, pretty much. And
okay.
If you look at the saxophone, it's like a gun in his holster.
Yeah. So Anyway, so I got that. Super happy to get it. It's really nice, and I do want to get when they do the single reissue of the stereo copy later in December. Chad's reissuing the one that was in the box. I do want to get that, so this way I have that stereo, which apparently is like the definitive version of the album sonically. And to have the original is pretty cool. Mm-hmm. This came up. I was kind of surprised that when I checked Discogs, there was only one copy ever sold on Discogs in Discogs history. It's a pretty famous record, so I was kind of surprised about that. But this is a stereo Abbey Lincoln. Abbey is Blue on Riverside. And the mono, I mean, the mono you can get all day, the first one, but this is a 1959 stereo. And literally there's been one copy that's sold in Discogs history. So I guess this is pretty rare.
There's one copy in the
and
local store here.
Is a stereo copy?
I can't remember. I can check tomorrow.
Well, so anyway, I got this and it's clean. It sounds really good. It's got the it's the smaller label, like the 92 millimeter label, with the deep groove. And
which is the one that Kraft reissued like 3 years ago?
Not sure.
Stereo or mono? Stereo or mono?
Probably the stereo. I think the OJC is stereo as well.
I have the OJC and I actually have an OG mono of it too.
So it's clean, it plays clean, but it is not like a sonic, sonically it is kind of lacking, which kind of is in line with a lot of these Riversides I have. Some of them sound really good. Like I got that Chet Baker one recently. That thing sounds, in my opinion, just as good as the reissue that came out for Record Store Day. But not all of them are like that. And this one, it's fine. It's a decent listen, but it's not, it's not like a sonic marvel by any stretch.
Say who's on there with her, because
I was going to ask. So, I mean, she was a social activist. So who's playing with her, and what's this record about?
It's a killer lineup.
Okay. So there's a few different people on here. So one lineup is Kenny Dorham, Wynton Kelly, Les Mann, Sam Jones, Philly Joe Jones. Another lineup is an alt with Phil Wright piano, who replaces Kelly. And then when it comes to Afro Blue and Love As You're Living, has Tommy Turrentine on trumpet, which is kind of cool. Julian Priester, trombone, Stanley Turrentine, sax, Bob Boswell, Max Roach. And then there are some alts with Cedar Walton on piano. So it was recorded over multiple sessions in the spring and fall of '59. And so they do a bunch of blues songs on this. So
cool. I was wondering if Max was going to be on there, being her husband.
So they do Afro Blue, Lonely House, Let Up, Thursday's Child. It's all like standard. Actually, Let Up is an Abbey Lincoln track. They do Come Sunday with Duke Ellington, Softly as the Morning Sunrise. So anyway, so it's really a really nice record. But I just, it just didn't blow me away in terms of, I bet the reissue of this probably sounds better. I bet you they did a better job with it than this original, but it's still cool to have. And apparently it's pretty rare.
The OJC sounds great. So
yeah. So anyway, I only spun it once. I got to listen to it again.
If you watch that Mal Waldron documentary, Max Roach is in it. And it says like Max Roach used to get Mal Waldron when they were fighting each other, him and Abby. It's like Mal Waldron was sort of the peacemaker between them two.
I didn't know Dabney Coleman died. That's sad.
He was 92. I met him once before. He was a nice guy.
Yeah. So is that the record to start with Abbey Lincoln? I am not the person.
There's a bunch. I have. The other one you find a lot is the OJC. I forget it, but it's basically the same as that one. Same lineup. She's singing the same way. But also the Vinyl Me Please did a reissue.
That's very, very good.
Yeah, it's good. There's like three. Yes. They're all the same.
Yeah. All right. This next one is very rare. For Riverside, you can find it online, but it's like over $200. This is Johnny Griffin Quartet, the Kerry Dancers. Are you guys familiar with this one?
I am.
So
I have the CD of it.
So this is Barry Harris, Ron Carter, Ben Riley, and Johnny Griffin. So it's quartet. This is the stereo version. This does sound good. This is a good sounding record, and it is Riverside. So unlike the Abbey Lincoln Riverside, which sounds okay, it's not terrible. This sounds really, really good sonically. Now the tracks, they do the Kerry Dancers. So it's a concept album. They're doing like Irish folk songs. And Riverside did concept albums. Like there's the Philly Joe Jones Blues for Dracula. Like they did these kind of like odd pieces that maybe were something that you wouldn't expect these players to do. But they do a bunch of Irish folk songs on this, and there's a couple tracks on this that are excellent. And then some of them are okay. They're not like crazy great or anything, but it's a really nice album. And it came out, I forget how much I paid for it, but it was like it was listed for cheap, so I snagged it right away. But yeah, this is one that's been on my want list because I know how rare it is and how hard to get. So I grabbed this immediately.
Is that why it's on your want list? Just because it's rare, or you like the music?
Because I collect Riverside.
Well,
That's why.
I have a question for you, Mike. Can you hold that record up?
Mm-hmm.
The front cover. Is that chair credited on the back of the record?
Well, when I got this, there's a Bobby Timmons record. There's a Bobby Timmons record where he's doing something similar. It's a Riverside record with a chair like this. So I guess that was just like a thing. Whoever was doing the photography was like, really work that chair. Let's get that chair going.
Is that the same where that Roland Kirk? Roy Haynes record? Is that outside Van Gelder's studio? That you know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't think this was recorded. This
it looks like it's the same area that's on the Roy Haynes record.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but I don't think Riverside recorded at Van Gelder.
And can you hold that record back up again?
Come on, what
He's just
do you
fucking
want
right now?
Okay.
Thanks, Rob. All right,
Hey,
and then yeah. This is going off the rails.
To go to back to that question about the Abby Lincoln to start with, probably.
Yeah. We insist. Yeah.
Yeah, we insist.
You can probably begin and end with this
You
one.
can get. Just wanted to show the label on this. So this is the Kerry Dancer Stereophonic. This one sounds really good. If you can find a copy of it. Again, I wouldn't say it's a must-have record, but it's a pretty good record to have. And
I'll never buy this for sure.
Yeah.
But
John,
you're gonna buy that chair, right, Felipe?
Oh yeah, for sure. It's in an Amos chair.
Anyway, there's
That's
another
a
rare
famous
Riverside.
chair.
There's a Blue Mitchell, the Cup Bearers that I want to. That's a pretty hard one to get. So.
Apparently,
I
AP did a 45 of that, Mike.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
Very
the very first series that AP did was Fantasy. The very first one.
I have the
Alright.
cup bearers. Remember? Baggy got really mad that I didn't give it to him.
and then I have one more to show here. This came up, and I collect these periodically when they come up, and they're like they look like they're unplayed. So this is
pretty good, Rev.
Argo. No, it's a stereo. I have a stereo copy. Damn it! So it's not a fold down. That's how it was. That's how the stereo. That's how.
No,
it was
he's making
recorded.
a chair joke, you moron.
No, I know. I'm saying that chair was done in stereo. It's not a fold down.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this is Ahmad Jamal 4. So it's volume 4 is like the official title. So this is the 4th title he did for Argo. This is a live record from what is it? 1958, September 6, 1958 at the Spotlight Club in DC. And you have like his regular trio. So it's like Israel's on, what is it? Israel Crosby on bass.
Yeah.
And Verno Fournier on drums.
Yes.
And they do, it's a great, I mean, I like collecting all these. And when they like, I can't even, I don't know if you could see how clean this is. It looks like it's like in mint condition. And this is from 58. It was recorded 58, pressed and put out in 58. And it's just, when these come up, I got this for like $8. Like there's a little mark here, but
Doesn't look too mint.
well,
Was it
and-
stereo in mono? Too?
Yeah. Yeah.
So this
it
was,
was.
yeah. So this was the mono pressing, and I mean, just look how clean it is. So anyway, it plays really nice for such an old record, and I'm just slowly collecting all these Argo Ahmad Jamals. I think there's like, it's gotta be like 16 of them, but I think they're way underappreciated. When you think of like the number of Riverside Bill Evans, and I'm not saying Bill Evans and Ahmad Jamal have the same contribution, but Ahmad Jamal is like a very influential artist, and the fact that you can get a copy like this from 58 for $8 is like insane. So whenever these, I see some come up and I won't buy them, but every once in a while I just kind of pull the trigger. So this is like my 4th or 5th Argo of his, and I'm just slowly going to collect them all.
Yeah.
I don't know how many times I've gone to do a purge, Mike, and I have all those Argos.
Mm-hmm.
And I cannot bring myself to sell them. The trio stuff is just too good. Chuck Israels is a beast. And
yeah, these are great. These are he's a beast on this. Yeah, like all the players are very good.
I have a whole stack of those Argos over here. They're not going anywhere.
And tonight's thumbnail is the "But Not For Me" live at the Pershing. That's a great one. That one has seen a little bit of price increase, but still affordable. It's not like it's like $100 record. It probably will never be that. But
years ago, I got all those out of dollar bins.
But yeah, so slowly but surely, I'm gonna get them all.
The trouble is, he was really popular, and the records are always beat up because they sold a lot of them. You know?
Yeah,
that's true. Well, yeah, most of the time when I see them come up, they are beat. They're pretty beat. That like I would want them, but I saw after I bought that, I saw one or two other titles that I didn't have come up that looked like as good shape as that one, but I didn't get them because I'm not like in a rush. I'm just gonna get them every once in a while.
A few of those I have some weird covers too, like just.
Well, sometimes they did it on the black and white pressing. It's these weird 70s one. Yeah, but what I've been doing with those Ahmad Jamals is I've been finding the mono and stereo, so I have a lot of them in both.
Oh, is there a big difference, Rob, when you listening wise?
It really depends on the condition of the record. You know, it's he was really meant to be heard without pops and clicks. You know what I mean? There's a lot of nuance, except his 70s stuff is more funky and stuff, more recorded. But those 50s and 60s, you need to hear them clean to really, you know what I mean? Yeah. And they're always.
I've heard the chess reissues of his stuff are very good, better than the originals. I've heard.
Yeah, well, so I have to send. I have one Pershing that I want to send to. I found a clean as shit one, but it's warped. So I'm gonna.
Is that the one with the weird cover?
No.
It has like a checkerboard at the
top. That's in the auction. That came out in 76, and it's very. If you like The Awakening, this kicks ass. That I have one in my auction. Sounds beautiful. Here's the one. Here's what Mike's talking about. I have it right here.
MD got a real tape of Happy Moods. That's awesome. Man.
Yeah, I want to get Happy Moods.
That's cool. Good. I got
That's awesome. Yeah.
I have the mono and stereo of Happy Moods.
So I definitely want to get them all, and I know that some of them came out on Cadet when it switched from Argo to Cadet, and I want to get those too. I'm just over time I just want to. They're just like a fun little series for me to collect. So
you should get into Ramsey Lewis too.
I'm not as into Ramsey Lewis. His style is a little bit more like soul bluesy, funky to me. Yeah, that's it, Rob.
So these are like the Chess original classics, which I have a bunch of. These were made at the same time. They just call them the original classic, and these are digital, but they sound.
Oh, they are. Okay, yeah, I heard. I heard they're really good.
I haven't seen those. Well,
the Chess original classic, or those are digital. So it says here, but these sound great.
Hey, Chris.
That's unfortunate, Steve. Yes.
This is the Ramsey Lewis you need to get.
I have it.
You have it. It's great.
Yeah, I got about 15 Ramsey Lewis records.
Great.
You know,
I like that one a lot.
All the ones with Maurice White as his drummer are great. From Earth, Wind and Fire, he was his drummer for a bunch, like 5 or 6 records.
Oh, okay. This one's a tough pull these days. Seems like.
I have 2 Ramsey Lewis and Argo. I have I forgot the titles. The one where it's like Hang On. Mm-hmm. And then I have the other one is I can't remember the name of it now. But that one let me find it.
My favorite one is one from the 70s I showed last week or the week before. I can't remember the name of it now. While Mike's doing it, I want to show everybody something.
This one here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I've never seen
I got this as VCLT from Brandon. He threw this in with a record.
I don't have that one.
So
he gave,
no, it's good.
He sent me some too.
Yeah. So
that's a nice.
Really those are $5 under $10 records all day long, and they're great. Good cheap heat.
Yeah.
I don't see it very often though.
I see them all the time. Let me know what you want.
So I just wanted to share this with everybody. The Verve Jazz Center Stage store has the spinny thing sale going on right now. So if you put in any email address, which I'm just going to make one up.
Can I ask that I have the coupon, whatever lands on?
Yes.
Mhm.
robsucks@gmail.com. You can spin it, and then
Oh,
oh no,
thank
it
you.
didn't. It did. It worked. Let's see what we get. 25%. Do you want it? You can do better than that.
It's going to show it, so someone's going to steal it. Thanks a lot,
They
pal.
don't have to steal that. Anyway, if you can spin it about 20 times before they block you by just opening a new incognito window every time and making up an email address, basically. And if you do that, one of the folks on the Discord sent me a code or put a code up today that was 40% off. And I got a bunch of the ECM Luminescence reissues and some of the acoustic sounds stuff off of their site. So get to spinning.
I booked a flight to New York for WFM Muted last night,
Oh, nice.
so that's a done deal. Flights were cheap.
You'll get to meet Mazzy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep,
if I
he'll
can
stick his camera in your face.
he won't even be buying anything. He'll just be hanging out.
He'll buy some stuff.
That's what he says he likes to do. He likes to hang out with people.
Yeah,
Me
I
too.
don't care. I honestly really don't care about the fare too much. I care about going to Billy's and JRC and probably Human Head, and that'll be good for me. The fare is gonna. I already know I'm gonna just be pissed off looking at prices in there.
No, last year was awesome. I got killer prices. I got record, like I got the ESP disc. Oh, it's like $100+ record. Somebody sold to me for $50. Like,
Oh, yeah?
and I got the Joe Henderson Tetragon for
Yeah.
like 60, like a second pressing for $60. That's like a $150 record. So the prices were unbelievably good.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. Well, this is good
Well,
news.
for me, I mean, for what I was buying, it was
Yeah,
great.
I don't
Depends
know.
on-
I'm looking
Probably
for
just depends on
headphones.
the seller too.
I got that Jazzland Sunny Red, I think it is, with Yusuf Lateef for like $20. And that's like an $80 record now. So I did really well there.
I paid 30 for mine at Austin. I got to
And
clean
then
up.
when I went to Billy's, I did a bundle with him, and he like gave me a great deal. It was unbelievably
Billy's
good.
the man, dude. That
Yeah,
is the man.
That was definitely the highlight. Just hanging out there was just so fun.
Well, the
Just
fact
don't
that
make them angry when you're going to get breakfast, and you'll be fine.
The thing I like about
Mhm.
Bill is he's connected with the community. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
he's connected with everybody. So it's already like you already know the guy going there.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
I haven't even met him yet, and I already know it's gonna be great. I mean, I can already tell, and he's got like really good records all of the time. Like
Yeah.
And it's not like New York is only a few record stores, man. He's competing with a ton of places, and he is slaying it. He's slaying it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
It seems like such a
I mean, I hung out with him probably the most while we were in Austin, and like I said, it was good to watch him hustle. I learned things from him on how to buy records because that's what he does. You know,
he like you said in your video, he knows his clients.
I think that's really important for record store owners. You know,
I mean, he knows what's gonna go out the door. He's gonna bring it in. It's gonna go out. You know, it's good stuff. Titles you don't see every day. You know. So, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm not missing it this time. I don't care.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It was great
Yeah.
last year.
Anybody order the Rhino rock titles they announced today?
yeah, I ordered a copy. Here,
Of what?
I broke
The Sabbath?
down.
Which one did you order?
Here's my OG, which
The Black Sabbath one?
I found for $5 and sounds amazing.
I just got one of those last week from Dylan.
Yeah, I think this is a hard one to beat for me. I don't have a vertical swirl, so I don't
I have
know.
the same exact copy. It's 1970 green.
Yeah, this thing just sounds killer. And again, like I bought the television out of curiosity, and that is good. I don't think it's hugely better than the Chris Bellman cut you could get, but it is really good. They would have to do something hugely drastic to make it sound better than this. So we'll see. But if it sells out, maybe I won't keep it.
It'll sell well. I mean, it's Sabbath.
Well, someone said that Steve Westman, and I could text him, said they already sold almost 3,000 of them.
Oh wow,
20-something hundred.
Great.
There's only 5,000.
Yeah.
They said by Sunday it might be sold out.
Oh wow.
Buy now, cry later.
I don't listen. I love Devo. I never considered anything Devo did to be stellar sonically. That was a title maybe they could have passed on.
I mean, there's lots of Devo fans though.
No, I'm a Devo fan, but do you need a audiophile Devo record?
I don't need an Audiophile Cars record. Like, I mean, same shit.
Well,
Did we lose Joe?
yeah,
I
you
think
changed
a lot-
it by showing all those Frank Sinatra records.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Free enough for him.
I saw our numbers increase
Hey.
by 20 when I was showing those records.
Jazz Bum Chris, I just got a 40% off coupon.
Sick. What's the code? You should say it out loud so somebody can steal it from you.
Just like you stole records from me in Austin.
I didn't steal records from you in Austin.
That's what
You
you
want to see
said.
if your horse? You want to see if your horse taps got melted after I put it on high for the third time?
Did you put chocolate chip cookies in with it?
Yeah, I baked it.
Oh, you've been flattening one.
I saw that Devo record at my record store today for $10.
Really?
Rhino high.
I used to have a copy. By
Which
Not
store?
really.
Red Scroll?
the archive.
Oh, the archive.
Hey, has anyone bought this Sam Laser Verve by Request record?
No, I wouldn't know.
Nope. Have no interest.
I mean, it's with Grant Green. So, but doesn't Mike? Don't you have an OG copy of that?
Which one?
Sam Laser with the Grant
Oh,
Green Space
This
Flight.
Flight?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have that. I have
What do
a
you think?
stereo copy.
What do you think of that?
It's okay. It's it's not like a must-have, but it's a fun record. And if you're a Grant Green fan, I
Yeah.
think you could appreciate that. That was I think his second record he was ever on, and the record right before Blue Note signed him, if I'm not mistaken. So it's it's cool to hear. Sam Lazar is a pretty good player. I think he had another title on Argo as well. That's pretty hard to get to. So I guess they just didn't press too many of them, but
Yeah, that's the tap Scott you're having flattened, right?
Yeah.
And what's cool, and Bill Dixon plays bass on that Space Flight. So you got Grant Green and Bill Dixon playing together. So it is a cool record.
There's
Not the
better
Bill-
stuff to buy than BBR stuff though on that side.
Not Bill
It
Dixon.
is kind
the
of interesting
saxophone
that
player.
The trumpet player.
no. Bill Dixon. Am I messing his name up? The
Yes.
bass player, the blues bass player, Dixon. Am I messing that up?
Yes.
Hey, John.
Hey, question for everybody: what's y'all's feelings about saw cuts?
I don't give a shit.
I don't care.
I don't know what they are. Oh,
That's somebody
Cut off
gnawed
that's
that fucker off.
it
Jesus.
doesn't, it doesn't affect the way the record plays.
No, but that's not a saw cut, dude. Somebody took a hatchet to that.
Yeah.
one. Jesus.
Yeah, really, that's a hatchet job.
Yeah, that was done by a Moyle. That's the guy who does.
It's rough in the streets, man.
Yeah, no shit.
All right.
Jesus.
No,
So-
from my point of view, if you're
The other
spending
ones are all fine,
$50
though. My other
for
ones
a
are all fine.
record and has a saw cut of any size, it's ridiculous.
So this is the Sam Lazar, and what's interesting is Willie
yeah.
Dixon plays bass on this. And what's interesting is that when you look at like Jimmy Smith records, he doesn't really play with a bass player because he's playing bass. So you got Sam Lazar playing organ with Willie Dixon playing bass. So it's kind of interesting. And then Grant Green, and then Chauncey Williams drums. So it's cool.
Mark is correct though. That's a corner cut, not a saw cut. A saw cut is when you have that little they actually cut
Yeah.
with the saw blade.
Oh, like-
Yeah.
It's like
Circular
this.
saw.
The whole
like that.
Yeah.
I hate those too.
Exactly.
that,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's a saw cut.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got you.
I like when they drill right through the center in the label. You ever see that?
Yeah.
They put like a hole in the label, which is just crazy.
I called that a saw cut just because I thought somebody freaking took a hacksaw to the whole freaking corner.
They may have.
Oh,
I'll be right back. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go feed
that's
the
not a those promo or not promo, but those discount cuts, whatever they are. Those
Yeah.
are not deal breakers for me.
No, me, I don't
Bullets
give a shit.
bother me. The
Yeah,
bullet
I can't think of an example where I actually cared about. I mean, I would prefer not to have it, but like it's not a deal breaker.
I like it because you can usually get somebody to knock $3 off the record. You're like, hey, this cover's all fucked up, man. Come on, you know.
Well, it's missing part of its body.
Yeah,
It's been severed.
Yeah.
yeah.
I have a
That's
terrible
neat.
one where I have a Liberty Anthony Williams Spring, and the cut goes from the bottom right or bottom right to the top right, and the whole thing is cut. So
Yeah.
it's weird. It's like when I bought it, I didn't even know it was cut, and then I brought it home and I like put it in like a jacket, and I was like, why is there like such a huge slant on this thing? It's like the worst. That kind of
That's
sucks
weird.
because that really affects like the full jacket.
Well, speaking as someone who has two parts of his
Let me see
body
if I can
missing,
find it.
Yes. You know, Felipe only has one pinky toe. He got the other one cut off when he joined the Yakuza.
no, nice.
Yeah.
Is that why he can't tap dance?
Yeah, that's pretty funny, John.
That's pretty nice. That's original.
Oh, very nice.
All right, hold on. Let me show this one. So,
Well, the cuts. Hang on. So Shane, the cuts weren't rich. That there's an explanation for that beyond it returns to the distributor. I mean, a lot of them were returns to the distributor, but they also would make them do cutouts on records and stores and stuff, so they couldn't return them, or sell them already cut out, so they couldn't return them for full price. Yes, right.
do you see how they cut that one?
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
So like
when
sleeve hanging out.
No, this is just an example, just to show like how the cut is. So if you line it up with a regular record,
Oh, weird.
That's how they cut it.
This
Because
was
a regular record looks like this. So when I bought it, I didn't even know it was cut. I just thought it was just a record.
You're not going to notice that,
right? Like I barely could tell. And then I brought it home and I started looking. I was like, there's like a huge like piece missing here. So whatever. I still don't care, but I just never seen that before.
Dude, no one would know unless you told them.
So yeah, like isn't the whole point to notice it? So if you return it, somebody could like say like, hey, this was a discounted record.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess on the back you could tell a little bit.
That's fucking that was I've never seen that.
Whew, look at that lineup.
Yeah.
That's just nuts. Sam Rivers. Fantastic.
Yeah. Sam.
Yeah. Frank Sinatra wouldn't play with any of them.
Mike, do you have Contours?
No, I don't have that.
You need to get that record.
Yeah.
I should get the Tone Poet.
I mean, you need to get all the Sam.
Is that Tone Poet back in print?
Oh, they haven't done that one.
Note, dude. Top 5 Blue Note.
Yeah, I need to get that. I like all the Sam River, the Fuchsia Swing Song and Contours.
Oh yeah.
Cool stuff.
That's the record right there. Mike.
Oh, is that the original?
No, I think it's the 70s.
Okay, cool.
But it's
I'd settle for 70s. That'd be no
nice.
problem for me.
So they're going to repress the Tone Poet soon. So
Yeah. So what else is going on?
I'm trying to buy records for 40% off on this thing.
you're putting Contours in your cart.
Am I?
Yeah, if you're going in the cart. Gotta find
So
one.
yeah,
Where'd Felipe go? Is he going to drill some more teeth?
No.
he's right here.
Oh.
Yeah. Show us your toe.
Felipe, you're muted.
I haven't stretched yet, Rob.
Oh, yeah.
Felipe, you look exhausted.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Oh, I have been playing this record.
Okay, can we start taking bets how long before Felipe will fall asleep on stream?
Okay.
Chris has fallen asleep on stream once.
Yeah, but he drank a whole 12-pack of beer.
Yeah, that was early on.
Oh, in the early Bones days.
Yeah.
There was a one where he got really wasted and just let anyone up on stream with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
just free for all.
Yeah, pretty much what we do now.
So I just bought a white label promo of the John Coltrane Infinity,
It's cool.
Oh, really?
which is basically an Alice Coltrane record, right?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
there was a lot of people that were upset when that was released because it was posthumous and it
Yeah.
was the recording was changed.
Right. She recorded over it.
Right. I think it's a phenomenal record.
Yeah.
I could care less. I mean, he's gone. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
She's the executor of the estate or whatever. It's her.
Yeah, but
business.
it's not like he didn't write music with her or know the type of music she wrote, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, they did records together. They're great records, you know. So
Mhm.
I think I love that record. I have that record.
It's pretty cool.
I don't have a promo though. I don't know if I've ever seen a promo.
I saw it at a good price. I just snapped it up. But
Yeah, any impulse promo you gotta grab. I mean, that's just goes without saying. I don't know if I have a few impulse promos. I think I have an Ornette. That's good. Let me see if I can find some impulse promos.
Yeah, let's do it.
for me, that is the best
Here's
label.
an original of this promo right here. This.
What's the promo label look like? Is it a white label?
It
Yeah.
depends. Some are white, and some later
Yeah,
they start
original
just
stereo white
just stamping the record.
I have
Okay.
the Vinyl Me Please version of that, Dave.
There's the white label promo. Thing of beauty.
Yeah, that's cool. For sure.
Belonged to a radio station. I love this record. This is a great record. So many good sounds on this one.
Those are that time when Vinyl Me Please was putting out mystery pressing or masterings of the impulse titles like the Alice Coltrane and that
Now,
Max Roach.
Is it VMP that's out of Denver?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, one of their big techs there, or whatever, engineers, he came from Chatty Cakes.
Yeah, it's the main guy.
Yeah, he moved from there because Teddy used to work for Chatty and at the Vinyl Vault, and he said that guy left and went to VMP.
Oh yeah.
That's Gary Sahlstrom.
Yeah, it's part of the scandal that happened there internally.
So what was Gary like let go? Is he still trying to get that on track?
They paid him a shitload of money and gave him, I think, a piece of the action, which that was part of the issues that the board had with the guys running it.
Yeah.
Here you go. Here's another impulse promo.
All right, hold up.
The Ornette Coleman.
Okay.
Prices. One of my favorites of his, live in New York. Of course, you got the Bill of Rights being set on fire, which is kind of what's going on right now.
Yeah, I have that.
Yeah. What was the year of
So
this
this is kind of
record?
relevant today.
Absolutely.
What is the year of that record?
70s, right?
69. Recorded 69, released in 72.
Yeah, 72. Well, yeah. The
We have-
concert, 69, right? Yeah.
Listen to the
March
lineup.
22nd.
Listen to this lineup. So it's Ornette Coleman, Don Cherry, Dewey Redman, Charlie Hayden, Donardo Coleman on
At
drums.
NYU.
That's incredible.
It's not a very expensive record to find, I don't think.
No. And this is kind of still flies under the radar. Yeah, this is a killer.
You know what? Actually, I believe, you can be wrong, there might be a current pressing of that from somebody.
Could be.
I think you might be right about that.
I found an old one. I see that often, not all the time.
It's good. I like it.
Crisis somehow lacks the reputation of the revolutionary Coleman albums from earlier in his career, but on purely musical grounds, it ranks among his most satisfying works, according to AllMusic's Brian Alonick. So that's cool.
Yeah, those are a couple that came to mind.
Yeah.
Check this shit out. I got this today or yesterday. Let me pull it on the sleeve here.
Listen, Louie, with that attitude's what's keeping you in Dallas.
It's true. This is Christian McBride and Edgar Meyer. This came out this
Okay.
year. RSD on Mac Avenue. It's two bass players basically.
Okay.
So that's what the majority of the record is. On 4 of the tracks, there's 9 tracks. On about half the tracks, one of them plays piano and the other one plays bass. The rest of it's all just double bass.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's like jazz. There's some classical sounding stuff, some folk sounding double bass. Really good.
Mm-hmm.
That's a very interesting record.
I think it's for like $10 from that Piranha shop out of Round Rock. So,
Oh wow, okay.
So I actually got like 5 records from them because they had a really good sale on the on their RSD. So I guess I just wanted to get rid of it, you know.
Yeah.
Like I got the Mal Waldron, Steve Lacy, this one here. One Mike has.
How is that, by the way?
It's excellent. Excellent. The first album is like more standards, I guess, but it's really, really nice. And then the second LP gets kind of crazy.
Yeah, again, that now presenting Mal Waldron documentary on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
It was made while they were recording that.
Oh,
And I got this for $28 from Piranha, so I was very happy with that.
yeah, that's going.
That's I mean, I was kind of pleasantly surprised how all good most of those titles were for Record Store.
Yeah. And I got this. I love this record. I've got an OG of this. This came out for RSD too. You can see it's on like this mint colored vinyl here. This is Monty Alexander live. I think it's in '76 at Montreux. Yeah, it's him, John Clayton, and Jeff Hamilton. Really fun record on MPS. They actually had another copy of this for $10 on Discogs at Piranha the last time I checked. So if you don't have this record and you like Monty Alexander, you should definitely get this. And then what else did I get?
Yeah, you got some really good prices on stuff.
I haven't listened to this one yet. This is on what is it? Cubop, which is the same thing as like Ubiquity, which is the same thing as Love and Hate. They put out stuff for RSD every year. Got that one, and then what the hell? Maybe yet. Let me see. I guess that's it. No. This one's kind of cool too. Check this out. So this record is by Kenny Garrett and a EDM musician named Zvoy. So this is kind of like a mix of like electronic music and sax. So I mean, if you like electronic dance music, you'll probably like this. But they've done My Funny Valentine's on here, and the name of the album is Who Killed AI. So
that's a great cover.
I enjoyed that one as well. This is on Mac Avenue too. So Kenny Garrett and Zvoy are both Mac Avenue artists. So I guess they got them together and they recorded some interesting music. So yeah, that's all I think that's all I really got this week.
Hey Chris.
Yes.
I pulled a couple of those Ubiquities.
Oh yeah, that's him.
So here's
that's the best one, dude. Yeah.
This one, and then I love this one.
Yeah, that one's great too. But I love that in the basement, the Pharaohs. Both of those are Pharaohs records, and I've shown them like 5 times. But they're so good, man. So great music.
Yeah, these are highly recommended.
Oh, that's cool.
Kieran's channel always starts off with a track off of this.
Very nice.
What is that noise?
Who's singing?
No, it's me. It's me.
Oh.
Monty has some nice stuff on Pablo. Yeah.
I just pulled because Chris, you were showing some ECM. I don't have many ECMs. I have 7.
Doesn't show any.
At least that. Didn't you just show that one with? I thought that last one you showed was ECM.
No, it looks like it's on Mac Avenue.
Oh, all right. Well, anyway, I pulled some.
I like ECMs. See some ECMs.
So this is Paul Bley with Bill Frisell, Paul Motion, and John Sherman. This is a pretty cool one. I'm like pretty selective with my ECMs, although I have some that I would definitely let go of. This not being one, I do like this one a lot. Any Paul Bley is pretty great to have. So this one, and it is let's see, this is a New York, U.S. pressing.
Mhm.
Um,
I have a question for
course.
Nicole on this real quick. So
Okay.
Paul Motion, is it Paul Motion or is it Paul Motion?
Motion.
So
Motion.
that is a big debate.
That is a
I
big
feel like
debate.
people. I feel like Mazzy says Modion. If
What,
I'm
Paul
not
Motion?
mistaken.
Yeah.
I say
He's a
Motion.
Beatles guy. What do you expect from him?
Well, I mean, Paul Motion has
Exactly.
said Modion at one point too, so I think it was
Did
intentionally.
he?
ambiguous. Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
oh, right. Well, whatever it is. I mean,
Motion.
this is Old and New Dreams. This has been reissued recently, I think. Or no, maybe it was. No, yeah, this one. This is a. I think this is a U.S. pressing as well. Yeah, made
So
in
I got
USA.
that today. I got the Luminescence series version of that in that sale from that Verve site.
Notes and Tone says that one sounds best. So you did good getting that.
I'm really excited to get that one.
These are cool. I have this. I have what else? They put one out on Black Saint, and then they have another one with the
That
soccer
one, yeah.
cover.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nicole, what's that one called with like the
Playing.
soccer goal playing? Yeah.
Mhm.
So anyway, I want to get that one too. And then there's another one like for Blackwell. Like
on Black Saint.
there's another one called like
Actually,
Blackwell.
yeah, it's at Dusty Groove has them.
What is your
It
mic?
looks like over the last 4 years they've been reissuing Black Saint and Soul Note Records. So they have that one for Blackwell, the Frank Lowe you got. They're all on Dusty Groove.
This next one is a Dewey Redman quartet. Who's the group? Somebody just showed this.
That's in the auction tomorrow.
So Charles Eubanks on piano, Mark Helios, and then Ed Blackwell. So Ed Blackwell's there with him. This is a good one. This one I picked up from my local shop for $5. This one is a Keith Jarrett, right? Gary Peacock, Keith Jarrett, Jack DeJohnette. It is a great one, except Keith Jarrett vocalizes. This was my first experience with that. And it totally, in my opinion, took me out of the recording, which was a shame because the record is actually, music is composed very nicely. So I don't know. I mean, maybe one day I'll get over that. But when I picked it up, I remember really, really not liking that. Like he really gets like a high pitched squeal on it almost. This one is classic. This is Conference of the Birds. This is
I still haven't listened to that yet.
I don't know why this is out there.
Interesting.
Hey, Mazzy. Mazzy, do you say motion or Modion?
Motion. But he,
You do?
I think he says motion too. I think at one point it was Modion, but he kind of adapted and called it motion.
I think all my ECMs are like US pressing. So
Motion seems weird, but that's what it is.
Hey, Mazzy.
Yes.
What's
I
that?
got my flight to New York last night. We're
Boom.
Are you going to show up this time?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. No, I don't want to be in a hospital bed this time.
Good, good.
This
what's
one,
that? Oh, yeah, I have that.
Next month.
This is a Pat Metheny. This is one Joe Harley recommended. They do a bunch of Ornette songs on this, which is cool. And it's called Rejoicing with Charlie Hayden, Billy Higgins. I thought Metheny's tone was really like rounded. It was fine, but it was just kind of weird. And then I got this.
What's rounded mean?
It's like there's like some tone on it where it just makes it sound like I don't know, like blurry almost. Like there's no sharp edge to his guitar. It's just like very, very like soft and rounded. I don't know how else to explain it.
Like chorus.
And then I got this because this is the name of the damn series. This is Luminescence, Keith Jarrett. And I like this. I thought this was cool. It's way more like it's almost like a soundtrack. It's like way more orchestrated. It's bigger. I think there's a huge string section on it if I remember correctly. Anyway, I thought this was okay. Jan, when I showed this last time, we spoke about Jan Garbarek, and I don't know, he's okay on this, but I don't know, it's okay. ECM, I'm not like a huge ECM like collector, but I think there are good ones, and it's fun to explore it. So and they're cheap. They're it's not like you're going to invest too much into them for the most part. So that's what I have now. Trying to think if there's any that are
You
on
don't
my
have
one
list.
you need,
Circles
man.
at the Paris concert?
Oh, that's the Chicoria one.
It's Chicoria,
Waldron
Anthony
Trio.
Braxton.
I do want it. That is one I do want to get. Yeah, I don't
Well, what
have that.
about the Mal Waldron, the first album they did?
Oh,
That's
and yes,
right there.
the earliest ECM I do want to get. So the Mal Waldrons, the Chick
And then
Coreas, I
the
do want to get.
they're reissuing the Bernie Maupin, the Jewel and the Lotus.
Oh,
later
I don't.
this year.
That's really not my style, honestly.
I'm definitely getting that.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna pick that one up. The one that I did want to get is that GNU one with the like the autumn leaf cover or whatever it is. That was reissued.
Yeah, I got that
recently.
today. I got that today on sale from that website.
I'd like to get that. Whether it's like the reissue or an old one, I would just like to get that. So I thought that was a cool one.
Wow, Mazzy, no T-shirt.
Sorry,
So you don't have a T-shirt on.
I do have, but it's under 2 layers. I just
Shirt?
had dinner with a couple friends.
Yeah, Massey just went out to break a few guys' legs because they didn't. Pay
I got today from Dizzy some cool jazz singles.
Oh, cool.
Let's.
I
see
haven't
them.
looked these up. yet. Can I show them?
Yes,
Sure.
please.
Go for it.
Okay.
You got Puppy Dog.
Louis and Ella. Some of these are imports.
Yeah, Brunswick.
Cool record. Roy Eldridge.
Oh, very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you sound so. Rob, just chill out. Okay.
I'm just. Jeez.
Dave Brubeck, cool.
Yeah, what a piece of shit that record is.
On Phillips, it's from Holland. It's Dutch.
A Dutch flavor. Oh, cool.
These are cool, man.
MJQ. Look at that, man.
Oh, that's a great. That cover is fabulous.
Right, look at that. This looks
Those
like
are
this looks
seven.
like this has been eaten by squirrels in
Dizzy's basement. They're called rats.
It's recording engineer Rudy Van Gelder. Skin Deep Mood. This is Duke.
Oh, very nice.
Kind of cool. I think these are
Those
cool.
are really cool.
Jerry Mulligan.
Very on Emerson.
From Marcy. And this one, Rob was going to cream in his jeans over. Modern Jazz Quartet and Sonny Rollins.
Well, in your face, Mazzy. I'm not wearing jeans.
Mazzy, can you pull one of those out? Do they have like a small spindle or the thick 45 adapter spindle? What are we talking about?
45.
Oh, that's
Well,
cool.
that one. Let's see. Let's look at maybe some others. I don't know.
Okay.
That put that Rollins on my pile, please.
I'm going to put on your pile.
But I'll tell you something, because on the
That's
album,
cool. That Brunswick looks awesome.
I think he's only on 2 or 3 songs on the album, the 12-inch, right?
And then a couple of records. I haven't even looked at these or checked quality, but a few other things from Dizzy.
Oh, cool.
Well, you're going to keep that for yourself.
That should.
I'm not going to keep any of this for myself. It's got a record store 498 thing. Anyway, I haven't looked at any. I haven't looked at quality. I haven't checked them out. Who is this guy? I don't know this guy.
That guy murdered his whole family.
he looks kind of like
Ted Bundy.
He looks like he worked for NASA in 1960. Yeah, definitely.
Who's on there with him?
Mal
Someone should
Fitch.
teach you how to show a record, man.
Paul's grandpa.
Okay. Mal Fitch, Sam Taylor, Al Hall, and Clifford Lehman on MRC. Mal Fitch. I don't know Mal Fitch.
I know Brown, but I had to make the joke.
Those 7 inches are really cool, man.
Now it looks like something that the kids would be into. You jazz kids. It's the 70s though. But Archie Shepp, Attica Blues.
That's an expensive record, Mazzy.
Even the 70s?
That's when it came out. Well, no, it didn't come out. That's like a second pressing, but still, that's probably well
80?
over $100, I think. No.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll sell it to you for 200.
Okay, sold.
Sounds fair.
Put that on my pile, Mazzy.
I'm not making piles tonight. I'm just, This guy looks like he worked for NASA in 1960.
That guy was an alcoholic, but who plays on there with him? Those are usually good. Those are
Yeah,
Van Gelder. Those are the original CTI.
Well, it's arranged by Don Sabeski, who did that really schmaltzy.
Yeah, but that's an original CTI on A&M.
Yeah, A&M, I know.
Yeah.
It's Rudy Van Gelder. Okay, it's
God,
Paul Desmond, Ron Carter, I Air Toe. Let's see who else. A lot of people. I don't know. Anyway, okay. And this one in the shrink on Muse Records, Phil Woods.
Yeah, that's one of my.
That's Chris's favorite.
Favorite.
Chris loves that.
It's a good. Listen to that one, Mazzy. It's a good record.
I'll listen to. Yeah, I haven't had a chance, but
actually, you know that. Not joking around. That Archie Shep is a very good record. It is. That's probably. I don't know what people say is seminal record.
And then this has nothing to do with jazz, and I've never seen this one, but you know that Dutch band Focus?
Yeah.
I've never seen this one, buddy. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, that is. I've never seen this Focus album. Anybody seen this one?
Wait, it's not like
Focus.
This is a German pressing of Focus. Remember Focus? That Hocus Pocus song?
Focus, yeah.
Yeah, they're kind of proggy.
Yeah.
This looks really clean, but I don't know this. Focus 3. Looks pretty much out of focus.
I see Focus records, but I've never seen that one.
No, the one with the black cover with the colored middle. Yeah. That's it. Thank you very much, everybody.
So is your auction at the same time as Rob's?
It's going to be next month. There's no schedule yet.
No. I'm usually.
I got one. Okay, Dave, Wyoming. I got one word for you. Devo. God damn it, Dave.
Sorry about that. I told Steve sorry about that.
We're backstage doing the thing last night on Westman's, right? And we're talking about what the Rhino announcements are. And we said, you got to keep it secret. As soon as we go on the air, he posts in the comments, Devo.
No, I shouldn't have done that.
Shame on you.
I deleted the comment real fast.
I know.
Like, I didn't know it. I didn't see it. So
I mean, honestly, does anyone care?
Giving away the farm.
probably
Hey guys.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Hey, Mazzy.
Hello, Mike. Hello.
How's it going?
Dave and Wyoming.
Mazzy, do you collect DCM records, Mazzy?
I don't collect them. I have some. You know, I think like most people, there's some of them I really love and some that bore the hell out of me.
Yeah.
You know what one I really like? I forgot which is the first one by Egberto Gismonti.
Egberto Gismonti.
I love that record. And of course, I like the early Chick Corea, the solo piano, and
this is like has all their cover art.
Wow.
I picked this up because I thought it could be like inspiring for the channel to think of live stream thumbnails. I like to get these cover art books. So.
Does it have any text or is it a figure only?
There's some text. There's like there's intro. It actually might be in German. No, it's in German and English, but it's mostly just pictures. There's a few spots where there's like contextual chapters, but
yeah.
What do we got here?
Egberto. That's not the one I'm thinking of, but yeah, that.
Egberto Gismonti.
Egberto Gismonti. So we used to, when those records came out in our store in the 70s, we started making these names up like, oh, we got the new record by Gisbont Gabonta and Gadinka Denka. We loved his name so much. We would kind of mock it, but no offense. But it was just one of those.
So it's easy. Gilberto Gismonti.
Sales, Ralph Towner, Colin Walcott, Jan Garber.
It's Egberto, not Egberto, right?
No, it's Egberto. I'm sorry, no, it's not Gismonti. It's Gismonti.
So Egberto Gismonti, like Giz, like Giz, like Giz.
Yeah, Giz. Yeah.
Okay.
You're butchering the language. Sorry.
Yeah, come on, man. This is a family channel.
The first ECM record I ever got was the Return to Forever German with the
Yeah, the seagull.
with the eagle or the bird, whatever, the
Eagle, I think it was.
pigeon, whatever.
Whatever ECMs, check us out. This is one of my favorites, though. This Keith Jarrett solo
That is
concert.
good. Yeah.
Wasn't that reissued as part of their new reissue campaign?
Yeah, it's $100.
That didn't that come out right before Cone concert?
I don't know, but here's
Shit. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, there we go. This is the worst ECM ever issued.
I never even heard.
It's like a $3 record.
Yeah, I would give it. I'll give you $3 to take it.
Hey, why don't you ceremoniously see how long it takes to melt a record in your record flattener?
Yeah.
It's too much work. So this has got like a guy named Shankar on it. I guess he does vocals.
It's Robbie Shanker.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
He does
it is.
vocals. No, he doesn't. No, it's not. Anyway, no, it's not. It's his daughter, I think.
Oh, but didn't he do it with her?
No, and then a bunch of nobodies. Well, Steve Vai's on it. Anyway, it's just fucking terrible, dude. It's like a jazzy pop record or some shit from the 80s. I don't know. It's awful.
Is there singing on it?
Yes, unfortunately. You should really sample it. There's another good Keith Jarrett that I've got.
Actually, some people say that's his best record.
I like it.
It's
And
a
then-
double disc, right?
Yeah. Then I got this Chicory. I don't remember if this is any good or not, though.
That's in the auction tomorrow.
Cool.
And the only Pat Metheny record I have, well, not the only one, but got this. This isn't really my style. I mean, it's okay for me anyway. I know a lot of people like it, but I'm not one of those people. This one's kick-ass, though. I think this is relatively new, too. Does anybody else have this one?
No, that was cool.
Yeah, it is. First House. It's got all these guys on it. And I really like this one. I don't know if this is new or not. Well, it's newish, I guess. I got it in 22, so I don't know. But anyway, this is really good, really great one. And that's all the ECM I got except for the that Mal Waldron, the first ECM. Search out if you don't have it. Search out the 2-disc version they put out like
They got
2 or
the
3 years ago.
version, yeah.
It's
This
really
one's pretty
good.
boring.
It sounds amazing.
Yeah, this one.
What is it? Oh.
The Everhard Weber Yellow Fields.
Yeah.
It was
Great.
couldn't do it.
Yeah, I never get into it. Man.
I can't.
I
I
don't-
don't know.
I
This
don't
might
know
go
his
back.
music.
I just kind of like, yeah.
I wanted to show. I wish there was like a clean list of all this Luminescence series. So this is their new reissue series. They're doing gatefolds, cut from the analog tape. I don't know who's mastering these. Does anybody know?
I don't know, but what were people saying about them? There's like Kenny
I think they're
Wheeler.
good. So hold on. I wish there was a clean list. I was just looking. I didn't see anything. But you have this Afric Pepperbird. That's going to be reissued. You have that
Already out,
Luminescence one,
right.
which is the namesake of the series. This I'm not really sure what that is. I can't really tell.
That's all that John Taylor.
Azimuth. So that's Azimuth. And then these are the ones that have been announced here. So that's the Benny Maupin. That one's like $100 record.
Can you make them smaller?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like you can't even see anything. So anyway, I wish there was a cleaner list for us to go through, but they do have the musicians here. So you have Benny Maupin. This is a Wheeler Connets, Holland Frizzell, Angel Song. That sounds cool. I don't know. I guess it's this one here. Pat Metheny, Bright
that
Size
one.
Life.
That's a good one.
Zakar Hussein, Making Music. John McLaughlin's on that, and Jan Garbrick. Jan Garbrick, Madar. Abercrombie Holland, Dijonette Gateway. I guess that's
a
this
good
here.
record.
And then Rainer Brunninghaus, Frightweight, and that's here. And it's Kenny Wheeler on it. So anyway, so they have like these 8 plus a couple other ones. So there's probably like 10 that are going to be in print that we know of. Actually, this isn't all of them because I think there's
There's already like
there's-
10.
let's see what's
Yeah,
here.
those are
Acoustic
the
sounds.
newest ones, but
So
they're
yeah,
all-
so this Kenny Wheeler New High, that one I'd like to get. And then Keith Jarrett concerts. Didn't you just show this, Chris? This one?
Yeah.
This is also the Old and New Dreams. That's a good one. Mike Notes and Tone says it sounds excellent. And then there's some of the other ones we saw already. But yeah, so they're reissuing these. Look, this is a vinyl box.
So what
I guess
about
they're
stuff
doing-
that ECM is doing now?
What?
What about stuff that they're doing now? Like,
I don't know. What about it?
No, I'm just asking. I don't know.
Oh, I don't either.
I don't either.
Well, it's nice they're doing this one because this has gone up in value.
There's an OG of this one in my store this last weekend. They took it.
Ooh.
That's an original. This is a hell of a good record.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's not your bag, Mike, but this is one of the best. This is definitely one of the best ECMs.
Yeah.
Oh, let's
I
see
need
one.
to I need to stream it again. I just remember it not being really my thing. But
It's kind of
I like that old
spiritual.
school, bop stuff and like more of the European free jazz stuff.
True.
So those
Hey,
are my
guys, I got about 27 big band jazz albums I came across.
excellent.
You're gonna show those? Show them quick.
I'll show them.
Yeah.
Like 10 seconds of cover, bro. And
all
let's
that
ask you to stop.
quick.
Glenn Gray.
Castle. Okay.
A lot of
Okay.
these are, a bunch of these have promo labels. A few.
Yeah.
All came from radio station. Gene Krupa.
That's cool.
It's good condition. I played already. Pretty good.
What label's that one on? Capital or
Verve.
Verve? Okay.
Yeah, the thumbtack.
Yeah.
T.
Very nice. Hey, Nick.
Jan Kenton.
Sure.
This is a DJ. I know. I guess Grace Lagan
Yeah.
promotional copy.
Okay.
Yeah, cool.
Didn't his daughter accuse him of doing bad things?
I have no
Yeah.
idea.
I'm not
Yes, she
joking.
did. No, she did.
Charlie Barnett
Oh, yeah.
live album from 59 or 60. Another
Okay.
promo stamp on there.
Palm Springs.
Les Brown, more big band, I guess.
Let's
That's
round
But
nice.
it has a
Band of renown.
here's get some players on here. Dave Pell,
Yeah.
Don Fager, Chris Ryan Lane,
That's some old school
all
stuff.
records. Ray Bryant, you ever heard of him?
Oh, yeah, of course.
I'm trying to get through listening to all these. That's a lot. I've listened to a few of them. Billy Butterfield, if you heard of him. What's
I haven't heard of him, I don't think.
Trumpet.
Okay.
trombone cover.
Looks like these were cataloged.
Yeah, I think you're right. I was playing from the record station, Dave.
Yeah,
Rosemary
they all have,
Clooney
a
and
lot have promos. Rosemary Clooney and the Hi-Los.
Yes.
Wow. All these for 50 cents. Wild Bill Davis, jazz organist, Everest Records.
That's cool. I like that cover.
Yeah. Larry Elgart, Sophisticated 60s. Sure, you
That's a
guys ever
great
know.
cover.
That is a great cover.
There's Larry on the back.
The cover's
Oh,
better
yeah.
than the back.
Yeah. his brother Les Elgart, the band with that sound.
Okay.
Four freshmen, jazz local band.
Oh, I've seen that one.
Yeah.
I have a few of theirs.
I prefer the three freshmen.
Yeah, indeed.
Benny Goodman.
I prefer-
Oh, that's cool.
You messed that up, Rob. You should have said you prefer the 4 sophomores.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's the widest joke I've ever heard in my life.
Glenn Gray
And
album.
we lost Felipe.
Glenn Gray?
Yep.
Okay. Yep.
Kappa Records.
Okay.
Harry James, another promo sticker. Harry James.
Oh, I love Harry James, man. Harry James is awesome.
Found 4 Harry James albums. Harry James Today, MGM Records.
That's cool. I like the jet engine behind him.
Early 60s. Harry James.
You know, he almost died shooting that cover.
He almost got stuck in the engine.
Too close to the airplane. Plays Neil Hefti. Hefti or Hefti.
Okay.
There are the two.
Yeah, that's Harry James.
I haven't got around to listening to this live album by Harry from the early 60s, MGM Records.
Okay, nice.
That one was owned by Gay G.
Yes.
Yeah. Solid Gold Trumpet, Harry James, MGM.
Yeah, all the Harry James.
Yeah. Oh, wow. You know, I had to ask these people if they had albums in the back. They had a crap load of them that they could get out on the floor to have room. Plas Johnson.
Didn't he almost put out a record called Harry Jim?
Don't think so.
Okay.
Capital Records. I guess it's just as Dixieland I haven't listened to yet. Yank Lawson. Big Yank is here.
Yank Lawson. Big Yank is here, Mike. What do you think about that?
I have not. I don't know. These seem like Goodwill records.
Yeah, we used to get after the dance ball and listen to Hank Lawson.
Good players on it. I don't know if you can read.
Yeah.
The Manhattan Jazz.
Teddy Charles, Mos Allison.
Phil Woods. Yeah, okay.
That looks pretty
good.
good.
On it. Yeah.
Mazzy's guy.
Wow.
Honesty, yeah, it looks pretty good.
Cool.
I have
It's not a
Very
safe.
nice.
yeah.
What's the label? What's the label on that?
Another demo. It's a Columbia
Cool.
record, 6i.
That one looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Glenn Miller comp from the 50s.
RCA.
Nick wants you to give him a big yank.
Yeah, he's sort of Von Monroe, 40s band leader
House
from
party like Von.
57.
Cool.
Yeah. Something
that a
wrong
qu-
with
is that a-
that picture.
Can you show that? Can you show that cover again? Is that a,
Yeah.
a
That-
Cornell pennant on the wall?
That
there?
looks like
Is that
a
a-
picture that was entered in some court evidence.
What'd you
I
say,
don't
Mike?
understand. Is that there's a Cornell pennant on the wall there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
I guess
there
they're
is.
trying to target the college
I didn't
student
know
with this
that.
one.
Yeah.
Bob
South Party, of course.
Attack Records. I know Dixieland. Yeah.
Yeah, what's going on with the Knicks Pacers? I guess that's what.
I don't know, you have the internet, Roberto. Why don't you look and let us know?
I turn on this light.
Yeah, this is gold, Roberto. You need to stay here and look at these records.
Garden. Verve
Oh,
Records.
Jeff Garden's great. Yeah. Yeah.
I remember when the Knicks and Pacers played back in like the early
I like
the
big
90s.
band music. You know, it's precursor to jazz.
Used to like when they wore their socks all the way up to their knees. Right?
No, it was Reggie Miller on the Pacers and Patrick Ewing and John Starks on the Knicks, and
I need
the
to-
Pacers
if I
had
thought
some
listen to-
unbelievable comebacks.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, as a Knicks fan, it was very painful. I kind of hated Reggie Miller because of that.
Yeah, Steve. Those are from a
There's
radio
more
station.
reasons to hate Reggie Miller than that.
You know, I worked at a sporting goods store when I think it was around the same time both Patrick Ewing and Michael Jordan were drafted, right?
Mhm.
So Nike each gave them a shoe. They didn't name the shoe. They gave Michael Jordan a red and black colored shoe, and they gave based on the team's colors, and they gave Patrick Ewing the Knicks colors. But they weren't named. Those were the two shoes came out at the exact same time.
Mazzy's
I had
back.
the
They're the same
Jordans.
shoe.
Right, I got a call before. Sorry.
I wish
No
I
worries.
still had them.
All right, we had to sit
Maz-
through it. We had to sit
Hold
through
on.
it. Dave, show Mazzy those records again.
You can watch it back. You can watch it back, man.
Oh, we lost Chris.
There was
Mazzy,
a
are
Mos
you getting
Allison
the?
in there.
Are you gonna get the Black Sabbath?
He's getting it for free.
Getting
You
it
got
free.
two
yeah.
copies already.
I
Oh,
don't
you
have
the copies.
No, I
Oh.
do not have the copies. I've known I know what the titles were. The PR person reached out to me about 3 weeks ago, and they asked me if I wanted them, and I said yes. And I haven't. They're on the way to me. I haven't received them yet, so I have not heard them. So I'm getting the Devo and the Black Sabbath.
I'd take
Cool.
every dang record they could send me, Mazzy.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
before they asked me if I wanted a bunch. Like, I've had a guy from Kraft ask me about things. I never ask for everything. I think that's kind of like cheesy.
And
You
that's
know?
You
what
don't have to, but if they want to put it in the
No,
box,
but you're right. But like, I think Kraft had asked me for about record store state stuff, and the only two I asked him if I could have was the Bill Evans and the Dalai Lama. Seriously,
oh,
which I actually I like the Dalai Lama one.
That's cool.
But I'm not going to feel guilty for it. And you guys don't do. We do the work, man, right? And if I don't like it, I won't show it. So
yeah, you do a lot of videos, man.
I
So,
totally do. Yeah.
Did Steve say it sounds good? Did he get a copy yet?
Yeah. The thing is, he has a credit in the
What's in there?
the Black Sabbath one,
Right.
and he sent Kevin his copy of the OG Vertigo, the original Vertigo. So the interesting thing is, some people are disappointed. I know Bandy here. I saw his comments in the forums that, well, if it's not the Vertigo, I don't even want to check it out, and that's a totally fair statement. But apparently, the Vertigo one and the American one, the Warner Brothers one, are there's no markings of EQ copies, so they're both probably copies of the master from back in 1970. We don't know if one is better than the other. Now, maybe rightly so, like Patrick Pibethal says, the UK one, people like it more. Now, the other thing I got to consider, the American one has a different track than the UK one. I forgot what the song is. And a lot of people like the American configuration better than the UK, even if they like the UK sounding better. So we'll see if Kevin took the American tape, listened to the UK, and did a compromise. We don't know yet. I haven't heard it. So, yeah.
I literally just
Wow.
bought an OG from Dylan last week.
So they're not adding the song.
No, they're just using the American configuration. It's one song different. I forgot the name of the song.
So there's one additional or two different songs.
The US tape is a non-EQ tape, and the one apparently that Vertigo has is a non-EQ tape. But we don't know where the master's probably in the UK somewhere, but they don't know if they have the master, the original in the UK. And
So
Vertigo
would this
and the
just be a
Vertigo in the
tape-
UK is not part of Warner's, so
So is this just a tape dupe that they would have?
could be. But think about this. I think Chad did a really good. The Asia UHQR sounds amazing, but it is, remember, it's an EQ dub copy they used. That's that copy that Bernie Grunman had, where the guy on Westman said it was EQ, and everyone jumped on him because he said it was a EQ tape. But then Bernie slipped it out. Oh yeah, I have this copy sitting in my office. That was so we don't know. We don't know, John.
When's the last time this record has been reissued like in a really good way?
I don't know. It's been coming out over the last decade, but I don't know if it's an all analog here. I don't know.
That's scary.
I'm not an all-in Black Sabbath guy. I've had those albums. I saw them twice in the 70s. I went to see them the first time, not to see them. I went to see Yes, and they're on the same bill as Yes, and Yes was the band I wanted to see.
Yeah, I've seen Sabbath at least 3 times.
My story was I saw him opening up for Shana Na at Winterland.
That's right.
That was
Yeah,
pretty cool.
yeah. I think I saw. I can't remember if Yes was a headliner or Black Sabbath. I don't remember.
Nicole, was that the show that Bowser bit the head off a bat?
I think I saw Shana Na with Frank Zappa, actually.
Bit the hat.
Nicole, was there a Shana Na show with Zappa? Do you know? That sounds familiar to me. That's what I saw.
Yeah, I think there
I might be
was.
wrong, but that's what I think.
I've seen many weird combinations there.
Thank you, John Young, for getting my joke. I appreciate it.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm a mild Black Sabbath fan.
Yeah.
So it looks like Rhino has reissued it a few times already.
But I don't know if they're from a digital cut and they're Chris Bellman probably, right? Or I don't know.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
The original.
but it seems like the Vertigo Swirl, a lot of people feel is the best copy you can
That's
get
what
right
I've heard.
now.
That's what Patrick says.
Um,
Yes, I've heard that.
Is it Chris Bellman like that? Let me see. Am I
Hey,
spelling his name right?
Chris,
But the question is, why doesn't anyone in the UK take these UK tapes and companies like all the Vertigo stuff? They don't do any of this. They don't even try.
Hmm.
So you can't blame Warner Brothers here or Sony here.
Mazzy. There's one story like last year for the Verve by Request, they put out a Pharoah Sanders record, and they couldn't find the tape, and they found out one was in England. That's how that Miles dude did the mastering. I think they all have their head up their asses and they don't know where anything is.
Well, I think, but we all know that even with all the shit out of Abbey Road, they don't use the master tapes. So very few companies in the UK do analog cuts anymore.
When did Vertigo go out of business? Can you click on that, Mike?
Hold on. So you can get a VG copy for $300 of the Vertigo online.
Yeah, how much better is it going to sound for $300?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
can you click on Vertigo?
If you have a great copy, all the power to you. But the difference between $300 and $40.
It doesn't
Did
say.
they stop pressing 1981?
I don't know. I don't see that. Oh, here around 81 was abandoned.
I actually have a Vertigo Genesis record over here.
I have that first. Isn't it Vertigo, the first Kraftwerk, but American one?
Mm-hmm.
Sabbath UK tape. Is there a question as to whether they?
I have this 3 Sides Live as a South American Vertigo. Yeah.
So, what is this? The UK stereo tape? There's a question.
Oh.
Wait, what's ST mean? Is that stereo? Is that what he's referring to?
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know anything.
Is there a mono?
Hey, John, I don't know anything about the history of Black Sabbath, so I confess I don't know about that stuff.
This is way out of my zone here.
And I have a copy. I have a Canadian very early green label of the first album, and I have one from, I don't know, 2008 maybe. And I played the 2008 when I heard this was coming out. I played it again, and I just put the 2008. It might be a digital cut. I have no idea. It sounded fucking great on my stereo. Now I wasn't comparing, but just to play it, that's the thing. When you don't compare stuff, and if you enjoy it, that's all that matters.
Exactly.
Thanks, Louis.
Hey, can someone go over to Louis' house and hose him off? Please?
Exactly, Felipe. Nobody remembers this shit. Oh, self-titled. I got it.
Well, I just want to know, like, have these tapes ever been used for like a audiophile repressing? Like, has MoFi done it? Has anybody? Is this the first time it's ever doing it? So that's kind of cool. So
of course they've used the tapes more than once. What do you mean?
Actually, if you watched
historically,
if you watched Rachel's stream this morning, Victor,
we saw that. Rob. All
right, calm down, man.
Mazzy, don't
bring you over to Mazzy and hose him off. So Victor from New Zealand, Spaceship Victor, loves Black Sabbath. So he had Chad pressed 45 version of the first album. So that doesn't exist.
When was that?
I don't know. He showed it.
Huh.
He showed an AP version of Black Sabbath. Can you go back to the thing?
Cut to the. Can we see the tape? Roll the tape.
Okay,
roll that beam footage.
Yeah.
Hold on.
At the beginning or the?
What is that high? $2,200? What the fuck? Jazz
You said Analog Productions? I don't see it, Rob.
He showed a Black Sabbath AP pressing.
Type anal again. That was funny.
It's not there, Rob.
Maybe it's
That sounds like
hold on.
Records.
How about classic?
Okay, hold on. Oh yeah, maybe. Nope.
Go. Then it's one of their other albums. Maybe it's Paranoid.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. So anyway, so that's pretty exciting. I think this was a really good pick. you know,
Oh,
I'm not
it's
picking it
it's
up.
a totally smart pick. It's a totally
It's not
for
my
sure.
thing, but yeah, I mean, this seems like a really great pick. So
Well,
good job.
the word on the street is it'll probably sell out by the end of the weekend. So.
well, you know,
It's very
the-
lazy. This will be a great sounding version.
and then Patrick announced that in July, the next two releases are going to be 50th anniversary 1974 rock and roll records. Now, I don't know how specific the term rock and roll is, because I thought, like, if Asylum, I would like, for instance, Tom Waits, Hard as Saturday Night. I like Graham Parsons' Previous Angels, but people said VMP just issued it. You know, I
That's cool,
did a
your-
video on my
That's your
pick.
video, yeah.
You
But
have to think
no.
lame. You have to think lame first.
Well, for
You
instance,
mentioned that covered.
someone mentioned Deep Purple, but they put their that shitty out when Cloverdale became the singer in '74. Burned, I think. So it's not even. I don't think it's. You know. So the next two albums are rock, some kind of rock, I guess, rock-ish from 1970.
Are they giving up on the jazz reissues then? Because
No, they're going to go back. They did two jazz last. Was it last time? The time before?
What were those two? What were they?
That
What did
was
they do?
Coltrane Ole
Ole.
and the Miles Davis tutu.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
I
they
bought
did
that
two,
away
too.
today.
Yeah.
So,
But what
Yeah.
about Apostrophe? Now, did the Zappa State own that now? That would be a good one.
Imagine if
Yeah.
they do,
But
But I
isn't that
think
a-
they might not have it anymore.
Well, actually, Mazzy, I just picked up an OG, but I think they did them all on their own.
Exactly. I think
Mazzy-
the state has it.
What do you guys think about? Because I got into this like a month ago when Chad announced they're doing the Pablos, and people criticized them, saying that these records you can get all day for like $5 or whatever. So why is he bothering? What do you guys feel about the record current value of decent pressings being in market, and then using your resources to reissue them in this audiophile form? Do you feel like that?
Well, we talked
what do you-
about that, Mike. He's doing it because for
Well,
him
that's
right
not just
now.
that, but like the Diva
Oh,
one.
hold
The Diva,
on, let
I
me
saw the.
finish. Let me finish what I'm saying.
Woo!
He's doing it because he can't. Right now, it's hard for him to get the licensing rights to do shit.
I'm just saying in general. When
That's not really
they're
true.
doing. When
It
they're
is
doing
true.
Diva.
It is
He's
true.
put- he's-
I
he's
promise
putting
you.
That was just an example. I'm not talking about that. Rhino can do all this stuff. They're doing Devo. That is a $10 record all day. I saw it in the bins today for $10.
do you want anyone to answer
So-
your question, or you just want
I'm just
like-
setting it up because I just wanted to be clear.
Well,
I'm
what
glad
did
I'm glad I'm separating you
Hold
two.
on. Here's the funny thing, Mike. We've had this discussion at least 3 times
You
before.
could say this about any look at.
No, but
Okay,
we've had this discussion before, like 3 times.
to? We're having it a
Mike,
fourth time.
Mike, and everyone else. Rhino Records. You know who Rhino is? Rhino is the catalog reissue division of Warner Music.
Just
They
like
don't
crap.
put out new bands. Their whole premise is to reissue music.
Yeah,
That's
true.
it.
Right.
Do you want to? I'll tell you something I know for a fact. Okay, here's the deal. A lot of the record companies have titles that they don't even give a shit about reissuing. So those titles they have no problem with Light in the Attic and Run Out the the cheap label Rundown. That's not Run Out the Groove, is it?
Real
Whatever.
Gone.
Real
Right.
Gone Music. All these companies have distribution deals with offshoots of the record labels. So they make their money and there's a good deals for them. But horribly, they still, their licensing fees to put those small records out are not cheap. So if Chad wants to put out the Black Sabbath record, he really does. They're not going to give it to him anymore.
Now, Wax,
Themselves.
Light in the Attic last year put those 2 great Morphine records that you couldn't get. Great fucking reissues.
Right.
But on the other side, they
What-
put out all those Nancy Sinatra records, which they're selling, but they're $2 in the bin, $5 in the bin.
But Mazzy, go back to my point. Those written, what record label are the Nancy Sinatra records on?
Reprise, part of Warner.
Right, but Rhino has no interest in putting them out.
I understand,
Yeah.
but the bottom line is they're putting them out, and you can get them for $10 or $5.
Right. They need Light in the Attic. That's what they need them to put those out.
I think it's great that they do it.
But it's it's getting harder for those companies
I-
to put up these reissues.
I know I know licensing does, Rob. I understand your point is, but I'm just saying. I guess what I'm asking is just general statement when they're reissuing anything, if they own the rights or if you're a reissue label trying to get the rights or whatever, the value of the current record in market. Do you care that like Devo's a cheap record? Do you feel like that should take it off the table? Because I argued that it doesn't. That doesn't mean you can't do
No,
an
I don't think it
audiophile
should matter.
trigger.
Of course
I
it
don't think-
doesn't.
Well,
But a lot of people
you're
will
already-
argue the opposite.
Well, then
Well,
they
you're
don't
already-
have to buy it.
Well,
They
hang
don't
on.
have to
I'm
buy
gonna
it.
answer the question. I need to answer the question now. A lot of people are fucking stupid, Mike. I mean, it's okay. Like, you know, it doesn't matter. It's what's gonna sell, right? Like, look at the Atlantic 75th shit that Chad got. A lot of killer records in there, and you can buy most of those
And
records.
who the fuck wants those on 2 LPs at 45 RPM?
I mean, a
guess
lot of
we
people
can
do, Mazzy. That's why they're
I
selling.
know. I'm kind
but
of being
how many are
cynical.
they? How many are they pressing?
There's
Here's
No,
something to
no,
think
no.
about.
a couple
I think
thousand.
along with Chris's point, I think a lot of things are impulse purchases. When you go to a record store, you'll buy it. But with regards to you making, look at all those jazz, the Rhino jazz ones. They're sitting there. They're not selling because you can go out and get ones that already exist. That's
Not
why.
necessarily. I mean, I think the other problem that Rhino specifically has is you can only get them from them, which is stupid. Like their distribution is only their website, so I mean they're just kind of shooting themselves.
I agree with that part of it, Chris. Yeah.
And they charge their price for shipping and all that. shit.
Why limit them if they own them? Why are they putting limits on the pressings?
That's
Well, that's artificial scarcity. That's why they're putting limits on the press.
Well, okay, Matt, there is a thing called it's sitting in a warehouse.
Yeah, of
There's a price to everything they do. Why
Mhm.
should they overpress something that's just going to sit in a warehouse somewhere?
But why never?
and only
repress
2 of them have sold out up till now.
Yeah.
Why never repress the Cars or this Black Sabbath? Which is
Now,
recent?
okay, here's where there's a lot of arguments, and Bandy knows about this because there was a situation, one of the last titles, that apparently 1 or 2 boxes went to Canada and they had no numbers on them. Now, what happened? Everyone got all conspiracy theory bullshit like Hoffman forums do. And I think what happened is 2 boxes or a box of promo copies went up there. When I get my copies, it basically says 0000. I've only gotten 2 promo copies out of the 6 or 8 they put out so far.
Mhm.
But some idiot shipped promo copies, so people were all up pissy. Oh, they must be doing more. Mine's not numbered. But
Well,
Rhino finally got its shit together, and they send replacements, and the people were able to keep the ones without the numbers. It was a mistake. It was fucked
Well,
up.
that's true too.
But-
If they press
Hold on,
5,000,
hold on.
But
I
they
can answer
say-
your
But
question,
they
Mike.
say 5,000 limited numbered. They could, and he even said, Patrick said, if a record is really popular, we can press more. We don't have to number them, but we can press
Exactly.
more.
Let's hold on. Let's go back.
okay.
There is a version of the first Cars record in press. It's a shitty sounding one, but people that want it can go buy that.
For 20
They
bucks.
They
25
spent
bucks.
money making that version of the record.
Exactly.
It's currently in press. So, should they steal from Peter to pay Paul or whatever it is?
Well, the companies
I
do that a
know-
lot.
I know it's
mean, hang
complicated.
on. If you look at like Impulse and Verve, right? You see the records that Chad puts out on the acoustic sound series that are $40. They're real nice. We all love them. But half of those records you can go buy on the Verve site for $20 or $25 too, and they're digital copies, right? You can go. I guarantee you can go buy.
Well, that's like the OJC. The
Coltrane, the Coltrane Love Supreme, right? You can go buy that for $25. It'll have a cheap jacket. It's probably digital, but I mean these companies do this shit all the time. Look at the Steely Dan shit. They put out a $25 digital version of that, and they put out the UHQRs at the same time.
Exactly.
I think
If the
one thing
shit
that's
sells,
kind of
they're just
messed
gonna
up
push
is
it out there,
I'm not interested in this Black Sabbath. Not that I don't like Black Sabbath, but I collect jazz and that's my thing. But then I'm thinking, if I get this and you said Mazzy says it's good, Wax says it's good, Patrick says it's the best sounding one, that record is going to spike in value, and I'll be able to flip it for $200, $300.
But is that the reason you want to buy a record?
No,
really?
but
Yeah.
I'm not going to. I'm not going.
Well,
I'm
Rob
not going to
does,
do it. But tell me, people aren't thinking that right now
Oh,
and
I'm sure
buying
they
the
are.
record because of that. And people, and I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but that whole thing goes into it because it's known to be limited and it's a desirable title.
Well,
So
what were the ones that sold out, Mazzy?
The Cars and Television.
Okay.
Cars went fast. Television
I
took
got-
about
That second
3 or 4
card
weeks.
didn't,
I just got a
sell,
text.
Candio didn't
Actually,
sell.
I just got a text for July, the Rhino reissues.
Okay.
Harry James and Stan Kenton.
Oh, nice. Now listen, you can get a copy of the television. I mean, it's about $65 right now on
So if you get $65, you're
But no, well, hold on. Let's
Well,
step back. You can
for
get
$80.
you can
No,
get
no,
the
Barry
Chris
James.
Bellman Rhino. You can get the Chris Bellman Rhino for whatever, $25-$30. It sounds
Yeah.
great.
Oh,
Oh, no, I'm
American,
just saying, that one's about $80 right now, so it's about double. what it
now,
costs.
American Beauty sold out, and I really liked. I like my Greenie better than the Rhino, but my Rhino was second. Much better than the Chris Bellman.
What
I
about the
finally
Mofi?
bought, but I bought yesterday. But everyone tells me, and in fact, Nicole bought the MoFi for how much did you pay? Do you mind me asking?
100.
Okay. Yesterday, MoFi sent an email out that they found more, for what, $60. I bought a copy for 60, double
Well,
45.
I got a Greenie American Beauty, and I got a Limo.
Yeah,
right. But I bought one because I keep hearing how great it is. So I bought one because I
Hold on,
love
John.
that record.
Hold on. John Bandy is going back to his old Steve Hoffman forum ways.
Yes,
Challenging you, Mazzy.
What?
you guys see
John
this?
Bandy.
Whoa, that's
What did
just
he
Yeah,
say?
this is
$200 for the cards. For
so this. So this is
That-
the Cars. The
That's
cheapest one.
by the way, that's analog. The MoFi is analog.
We're not.
So-
we're talking about this stuff. No.
That's
So
not
the-
the
so the
MoFi,
co-
it's a Rhino.
Oh,
This is
but
the
the
Ri-
MoFi
this is
is
the-
analog.
This is the Rhino Hi-Fi Cars. It's sold out. The cheapest one is $200. So what I'm saying is, people
How
are going
many
to
of them-
factor this in because of FOMO. Maybe they wouldn't get it otherwise if they knew they could get it and they didn't have to jump
How
on it. But,
many
like,
of
this-
them have sold? How many have
Oh,
sold?
OG of that card.
and it's part of people's decision making process. And there are people that are going to buy multiple copies because they know they're going to
In
be able
fact,
to
a friend
flip
of
it.
mine bought
Good
them
for me.
2 each.
I like Bandy. Bandy and I can have a little, that's the thing. We can have disagreements on some things and agree on other things.
No,
And
I
have
honestly
them
think he
take it
But
doesn't
honestly,
like you,
it is kind of if you're a big record collector and you sell stuff on Discogs or whatever, it makes sense to buy this because in the month you could sell it for $150.
Maybe.
Maybe. Right.
Remember, okay, the John Lennon Mind Games box apparently sold out, but is available again, but it's sold out. 1,100 copies, $1,350. And and it's available in Canada, UK, and America. In America, supposedly yesterday it sold out. We'll see.
Yeah, but Mazzy, that's
But
different.
and Americans can only buy up to 4 copies at $1,350.
What was the record that came out for Record Store Day, Mazzy?
Which-
About 200 of them.
John
They
Lennon.
were narrowed down.
It was an EP from Mind Games.
All right, so that you could still get that. It came out in colored and black vinyl.
It's out of. I mean, you pay more.
No, it's probably still available for the
Well,
price.
it
came
was
out for
expensive.
Record
It was
Store Day.
$28 for an EP.
I
think.
understand, but
I
bringing
bought that
Beatles-
fucking Ringo single for $50.
All right, calm down, buddy. So
Why would you do that?
the Beatles are a different
I'm a
thing
Beatle
than
guy.
the Beatles are a different thing than what we're talking about because whatever they do is instantly collectible for Beatles fans.
Yeah,
Will
Matt,
that, will
did
that
you
be
get-
the same
you got
way? Will
record
that be
store
the
day
same
player,
way in
didn't
20
you?
years? I don't know.
Mazzy got the record store day player, didn't you? Get the Beatles record.
You know,
store
that
day?
was the biggest fucking mistake.
Yeah. Then
You
they
said
came out. Then they
your-
came out with regular versions.
Your gut instinct was to not get it.
Oh, I said no. And then I met Kimbo and he was like 8th in line. So I was behind him because he got there early. I got there still at 3 a.m. or something. And I just checked it. I figured we're not getting it. They only had 2 copies. It turned out they had 4 and we both got them. And then I was going to flip it. I haven't even opened it. I have it, which is bullshit. But, at least I'm a Beatle guy. So that's my justification. Yeah.
Anyway, I think this Rhino pick was great, and I know we can look at it from every angle, but I bet you it's going to sound great. And people who wanted this album, this is going to be an awesome opportunity for them to get it. Because even if the flippers buy it, you're still going to, if you just want it for yourself, you're going to have an opportunity to get it.
Yes.
And I think, it's
I
not
mean,
like when they give
5,000 is a lot of copies, really.
It is. It really is.
Yeah. But, and hopefully they'll, it does come back in print at some point, if it is that great.
Well, it probably will. I mean, the fact they number the first batch is just like a green light to repress with no numbering. And it's like, it's different now because it's not numbered, right? Like it's
but there is that
they do that all
financial
the
thing.
time.
Like, it's seriously like that. Like, I was not interested in this. But like, I know that if this thing is a home run, you're going to be able to flip it for $200.
But you could say that about anything, Mike.
No, but this is no, you can't. You think the Devo is going to be a $200 record?
No, you could say that about anything that people want and sells out.
Yeah, but this is more obvious.
I will sell anybody this right now for $100.
Well,
damn good.
Can you, Mazzy, on camera, can you shove that up your rectum, please?
The money goes, like a portion of this money goes to Dizzy. Can you please help a man even more elderly than I am? He's probably watching right now. So please help Dizzy. Won't you please help? Thank you.
This isn't a Dizzy auction.
Mike did the flipper.
Mike's the flipper. Rob's the flipper.
Rob did the flipper.
Come to
Speaking
my
of flipping, Rob. Yeah, what's going on tomorrow on your channel?
Well, I'm selling this rare mispress with two side ones.
Yeah, that's geez.
It's going to be in the outfit.
I did get also, and I don't know why they sent these to me. These 4 quad, the Quadio.
Because the Rhino is doing a big push into quad CD.
They sent me this Gil Evans Bengali Quadio. I don't have a surround system.
Yeah, technically, it's made for if you have a surround sound system.
I don't have a surround anymore. I used to. This is great.
That's my favorite record.
You can still do it,
I'll tell you, I went to an
This is
event.
about Rob, the average white guy.
Yeah,
I have that.
that's Mike. That's Jazz Bum Mike.
Now, okay, I love this record, and this was my guess. It's not considered a rock and roll record, but it's not a jazz record. So I thought maybe this was something they're doing for the 1974 50th. I don't know. Great record. Great fucking record here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have one of the more prominent Jazz Bum's Discord members, also a musician himself. We have Valley. Welcome, Valley.
What's up?
Howdy.
That Svengali record is awesome.
Yeah, I have. You see that record all the time though in record stores, and the quad version of the vinyl too.
Yeah, I have the quad. It was
Don't
like
tell me what I see, Rob.
Except like
you're gonna see my fist in your face.
Wait. I'm really pissed off. I get a free CD and I get a cracked jewel case.
Oh my God! Settle down.
Forget it.
Isn't that the name of your autobiography, Mazzy?
Cracked jewel case.
Yeah.
But
What's up, Valley?
Mazzy, I went to a Frank Zappa event where they mixed the record in quad or surround sound, and it was in a Dolby theater. It was fucking awesome. It was crazy.
When you're in a theater, it's great. At home, though, most people don't have the perfect setup for them, though. I used to in San Francisco. I don't have it here now.
All right, Valley, can you save us and bring us back to the jazz world?
Yeah, is my audio better this time?
That's great.
Yeah, it sounds
Hold
really
on,
good.
save us. You're the one who brought up the subject before. Save us from Mike.
Rock bums transitioning to jazz bums now.
Yeah.
I can show some stuff.
Do it.
All right, I got a lot of stuff to show. This was $1. OG Blue Note.
Nice.
Summer vibes.
Well, who is it? You have to tell us.
That's Stanley
All
Turrentine,
right,
right?
so this is Stanley Turrentine with Oliver Nelson. I don't know who else is on here, but it's pretty soulful.
Nice.
Cool.
Got some Gary Bartz.
Can you show it to the camera a little more? We had
Yeah, that's Stan.
There you go.
There we go. Thank you.
Very nice.
That's on Milestone. Nice.
Yeah, I have that one.
Yeah, this was like $20 at the local. But I looked it up and it actually goes for a bit more online.
Yeah.
Nice.
Got some Pharaoh Sanders.
Cool.
Oh, we were just
I
looking at that earlier.
I think
Now,
that's
for
still
peop-
available on permanent if you go over to the permanent Instagram.
For people who don't know, Valley is one of the more shrewd buyers, and he never spends more than $20 on anything.
I have definitely spent more than $20 on stuff, but like for example, this one was $40, I think.
Very
I really want that. That's cool.
That's like an $80 record or more.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's a 2 LP, so
That's cool, man.
SF Jazz is doing
Valley, no.
is having Gary Bart's NTU Troop Revisited
yeah.
in June. So
Valley, where do you live? What city do you live in?
I'm in East Lansing. I go to MSU.
Okay. So how many record stores are around that you hit up?
Just 2.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes I'll go to Grand Rapids or Detroit. There's some good stuff there.
All right. We got some Wayne Shorter.
Yeah, I'm excited for the Wayne Shorter Tone Poet that's coming.
Is that the one with the brown cover? Is that
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
What's that one called? Do you remember the name? It's like I can't remember it.
I haven't even listened to it.
Brown.
No, I have that one.
The one that's coming out or a Supernova?
I'll grab it.
All right.
Here's a brown cover.
Very nice.
I
What
think I
pressing
might.
is that?
Oh, this is 77, I think.
Cool.
I might get the Tone Poet, but I've been doubling up on records a lot less because I've been selling stuff. Some Strata East.
Woo! Nice.
Yeah, that one's good. For some reason, I was looking for it forever, and I bought one copy, and then I just started seeing it everywhere.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that in the wild.
Oh, really? It's
Not
one of the more
volume
common
two.
ones.
I've seen volume 1.
All right.
Okay, now
Cool.
we're getting serious.
Yeah, that's the OG.
Wow.
I almost
groove?
sold it. Yeah, it's got the wide, deep groove and the textured cover.
Wow.
Sounds so
Gotta
good
hold on to
too.
that.
I don't think it's recycled vinyl, or if it is, I can't tell.
Not all of them are. Not all of them are.
Some more Strata East.
Oh wow. Okay.
This one's awesome. It's got Donald Smith on keys, and he's the guy that sings on the Lonnie Liston Smith albums. But he's crazy. He's crazy at the piano.
Cool.
Let's see, some more Strata East.
I've never seen that one.
This one's good, and it's pretty cheap.
Okay.
It's got Larry Ridley. That's why I bought it. And let's see, Ken O'Duke on drums. He's really good. I think he's kind of the band leader on this. And then Julius Watkins and Harold Mayburn.
Cool. Oh yeah.
Sonny Fortune. This one's pretty good, but he's got albums that you can find for $5 that are better than this.
Yeah. Yeah. Isn't he on like Horizon or something? I forget some of his titles, but yeah, they're pretty cheap. That's a pretty expensive one. I think I saw one listed today for like $140.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think I paid like $45, but it's got water damage on the cover. It's got some mold even.
Yeah.
Here's a reissue.
Oh, cool.
It's the speaker's corner. Okay. This one I thought was on Strata East, but it's actually on Trio Records.
Oh, right.
Which
Never seen that.
Oh, you haven't seen this one? I think this was the first Charles Tolliver Music Incorporated album I listened to.
Is that not the one that's also Heirs to Freedom, or no?
It's got, well, I know it's got a Strata East release, I think, but I don't know. It's a Japanese
What's the title of it? It's just Charles Tolliver.
It's live in Tokyo, I think.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know that one.
It doesn't sound as good as some of the other
I've heard people say that it wasn't the best recorded.
Okay.
Yeah.
This was an eBay buy.
Down bird.
Sweet.
Cool.
It's original
Cool.
and it's signed too.
Nice.
Oh wow.
Yeah, with the picture that's signed, and then also
I think that's Rob's head sheet when he was acting.
Now,
Wow,
when you
man.
got
Man, you should try these out in front of the mirror before you bring them up on camera.
Valley, do you do auctions on eBay, or do you buy it now, or do everything?
I usually just look up like jazz LP and then sort by ending soon and do auctions that no
Okay.
one's bid on.
Okay, got
That's
it.
pretty much all I do.
Cool.
Some Blue Note.
Yeah,
Jackie McClain.
we search for Rob ending soon.
Mazzy chilling.
This one doesn't sound very good, to be
Should I
honest.
bring a pillow with me, Mazzy, or
No.
do you have an extra
Have
one?
you heard the is there a tone poet of that, right?
Yes. Yeah.
I haven't heard it.
It's very good.
Okay, good to know because I might sell this one.
Yeah.
Wow. Original.
I've
Wow.
never heard of him.
Hey, Valley, do you still have the Pharaoh Sanders you were getting rid of?
Yeah, that's still
Right.
sitting somewhere.
Can you take that record out? Is it like on like Dynaflex or whatever? Like
No, this one's pretty
Is it-
thick.
Oh, it is. Okay.
That's what she said.
You know.
Pipe down, Rob.
Yeah,
Well,
that one's pretty thick.
Oh, okay, I only drink one drink, whole bottle later.
Very nice. What pressing is that?
So OG.
How many nights are you staying here, Rob?
OJ Stereo.
Cool record.
OG Stereo.
Enough for you to say you're not welcome anymore.
Are you here 3 nights or 4?
Oh, Rob,
Yeah.
look at that.
Yeah, I just picked it up. Which label? Yeah, but you were going to get rid of that or whatever, right?
Oh, this is so I had an OG promo which I sold. This is the Vinyl Me
It came out
Please.
as the neon. That's the one I found. I found that over the weekend last
He
week.
said that's the Vinyl Me Please.
Yeah, I compared it. I had an OG promo and I sold the OG.
Which is better?
They sounded like exactly the same to
Yeah.
me. I could not tell a difference.
Yeah, it's a great sounding record. So
Yeah, it really is, and it's accessible too. It's good music.
well, but the thing
get
about
that.
these spiritual jazz records, to me, they were meant for audiophile pressing.
Hmm.
There's so much depth and layering to the music. You
Yeah,
know,
all the percussion and stuff. It's awesome.
yeah,
It's
bells. and stuff.
Michael White or Michelle White.
It's Michael White. Yeah, he plays on what's he play on? He plays on "Song for My Lady" by McCoy Tyner. I know that much.
Yeah, if you those German Impulse reissues that have been coming out,
Mhm.
a great record. It's you can get that on that Jazz City Center if you get the coupon.
This is rare. Look, this is the master release page, and there's out of all the releases of this, there's only 18. That's not that many.
Yeah, this is
so
his
look at
most
me.
expensive record for sure.
Yeah.
I have one.
You're not good enough to own it, Mike.
What?
I could have sold you
Okay.
mine. I sold it for I think $80.
Wow.
Let's see.
Where's
near
Where's
my-
Mike tonight? The other Mike.
I think is there a Nick game on? He might be watching the game.
Oh.
Is this what is this? Is the VMP goes?
Yeah,
for
that's the one I
125.
have. Yeah, even that one's
Wow.
going for a lot too.
Yeah. They
Wow.
put out 4 of the records and they all
Wow,
went
good to
gone.
know. Wow,
Yeah,
missed
those
out on that one.
I have
Vinyl Me
I have
Please-
all 4 of those records.
Yeah, me
not
too.
Vinyl Me
They're so good.
Well, the best one is the Michael White.
You think
The
so?
the Pharaoh Sanders is. I have that, an OG of that.
Yeah, the OG of this one's cheap, and this one
Nicole,
this sounds.
do you have that Michael White?
Sun Ra. Cool.
You're
Yeah, that one
muted,
sounds
Nicole.
great.
I just showed it earlier, Mike. Or are you paying
I never
attention?
come across any Sun
No,
Ra.
Nicole, I'm asking Nicole.
Oh,
Oh, you're muted, Nicole.
Nicole,
Okay. What was it? What were you saying?
do you have that Michael White that they're showing?
No, I had it in back of my old collection.
Okay.
It's cool. It's more accessible than his other ones on Impulse, but I'm still looking for his other 3 records.
well, the one this one you can get right now cheap, and they sound very good. I just
Which one? Wait,
I
which
just
one?
ordered it off of that Jazz Center deal. Hold on.
They're a little bit
this
more
record.
out there too. I think.
Now he has another one called Spirit Dance. Is that one?
Yeah, that's
equally as
good. It's less accessible. It's more like free jazz, a lot of percussion.
Okay.
Avant-garde.
That one seems more available.
Yeah, they're a little bit cheaper. I think $40, $30.
Yeah, this is the one you can get right now. It's from it's pressed at Optimal. It's probably digital, but all these I know it's tiny. It's that's the name of the record. You go to whatever coupon they spit out. It's under 30. It's like $27. Anyway,
that's cool. I didn't know that was in print.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they just put it out. It's really good.
Mike,
I think the pressings are good. Chris has the Pharoah Sanders one they put out.
I think this is
Dino floppy.
Flexible, yeah.
Well, I have one where if I literally just hold it horizontally, it like dips just without anything. It just is that floppy.
It's on Black Jazz.
There's a pill for that.
Yeah, Mazzy has cupboards full of them.
This record is killer though. This was pretty underrated. I didn't know it till I.
Robin, I need to do a.
Hey, you know what? That's my least favorite one.
On Black Jazz.
Yeah, he played with Count Basie, and he played with who else did he play with? I don't want to say Calvin Keys, but
nice.
Yeah, screw those. He has his wife singing on them.
You see, I just hold it, and there's
RCA.
I don't know if you can see that, but it's like
yeah, but you put it on a platter, it's fine.
Yeah, no, it sounds fantastic.
Mine
that's what they use for the soundtrack to Timey Kangaroo Down Sport.
No,
that's weird.
Yeah, I got this for like really $15, which I was really surprised it was priced that, but I don't know.
Yeah, that's weird. Mine has the same label, but it's not Dynaflex.
Well, I don't think it's officially Dynaflex. I just think
but just really thin vinyl.
Well, no, I've had that type of vinyl on other labels. It's just RCA called it Dynaflex, right?
Okay, yeah. Let's see. I got that one too.
His wife is like Yoko Ono to me.
I'm not a fan of this record, but like Infinize is actually really solid, especially the A side.
I actually have a maybe in my auction. There's a rare Doug Carn record that came out in the 90s. I'll show it to you.
He's got some good interviews, and they're all really fun to listen to.
He's still around, right?
I think so.
Hey,
anyone know this one?
Nope.
Don't know it.
Lyman Woodard is an organist I fell in love with recently. I think Corridor Records was in association with Strata Records, but this is the only release on the label, I think.
Now, how did you discover that?
Because someone sold me this, and they also had that one too.
Oh, wow, that's a big boy.
Oh yeah, it's a big boy because I stored it so it wouldn't just fall out. But yeah, this record is crazy. This is probably my favorite record right now.
Wow, yeah. I saw that in a shop locally. I think they had it for like $500 or something.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Have you seen this? This is the Doug Carn record from 1990. It's hard to find.
That looks cool.
Yeah. I think it's a private press record.
Cool. Are there vocals on it? Yeah.
Well, that's the label.
Mike, one of the other Michael's poetry made me buy this. He forced me to buy this, and I'm getting off track now. But this new Deutsche Grammophon original source series?
Yes.
Yeah.
He had me buy this. This is awesome.
Yeah.
You blast this, your house shakes. It's a double 40. I mean, it's a double 33. It's Bruckner.
Yeah.
It's really good, and just because of Mike, I trust Michael, and it's.
I think he gave. So Michael writes.
Days ago.
Michael writes for Tracking Angle, and I think he gave it like an 11 and 11 or something. Like
it's
basically like the highest praise he could.
Yeah, so he made me buy it. And I trust. I trust him. So I bought it.
I'd like to get all those. It's a great series. I'd love to have.
I
the whole
just I
set.
don't get them all. I just have so much, but it's not cheap. It's like a $50, but it's two
Yeah, no.
LPs and it's and it's got like Rob's cousin on the cover here and
And the hate and the hurt and the
what
right.
come on.
It works.
Valley,
When
this
I-
is all. This is you just picked all these up this week, right?
Cool Miles Davis.
No. This is stuff from the last month or two, probably.
I'm just
Oh,
kidding.
sweet.
Maybe
That's-
actually.
That's the better
yeah.
cover than the original, I think.
I like the original cover.
What
You
color
like
is
the
that?
original?
You can have both.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's supposed just turn it around, Mazzy, and look at the right
one.
one.
Now that's a reissue, right? That's a glossy cover.
This is from the Venom Me Please box.
Yeah,
set,
okay. I have that box, the electric box.
Yeah, it sounds
Buy 'em-
really, really, really
Buy them
good.
separately.
Yeah.
You know,
I just got a couple of them from a friend. Yeah.
oh nice. He split the box up, huh?
Yeah. I got that one, Bitches Brew in a
That might be the best one in the box.
It sounds fucking insane,
Yeah,
but I
it
think
does.
Bitches Brew is probably my favorite album in there, or Get Up With It. which I
Hey,
also
you
got.
know, Jim Record Collector News yesterday. I told him in Amoeba they had a reel of Bitches Brew, and he ran over there and bought it. He says it sounds amazing.
What were they asking for it?
Below what it goes for.
Was it a hot stamper reel?
Goes for. So what? It's not. Why don't you answer the fucking question, Rob?
Well, listen, Mazzy, no one has bottomless pockets like you.
I don't have bottomless pockets.
No one's on the
Gravy
gravy
train.
train. The first stop on the gravy train's at Mazzy's house.
We get the leftovers that spill out of the bowl.
I think it goes for like 180 on Discogs. He got it way below that.
Okay.
All right,
Discogs has reel to reels, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
What is that?
Sign?
Yeah, it was signed recently, but not for me. It was someone else got it signed and decided
Yeah.
to sell it for cheap.
Masco. That's Mazzy's wrestling name when he wrestles in the ring.
I think it's a Japanese
Is
person.
it a, oh, it's Japanese. I thought you were going to say it was a promo. I was about to say, what the fuck?
Rob, when I pick you up at the airport, if I pick you up at the airport, you're
that's-
gonna stop off at Costco and buy shit up for the house.
That's Mazzy's porn name, Masco.
Mhm.
Oh man.
Ooh, what is that?
Wash on, wash on.
On Roland Kirk.
Yeah, this is some killer like spiritual jazz that you can find for $10.
Oh yeah.
Who's on there with him?
Well, the Vibration Society, which
Oh.
is
That's funny. That's the name of the movie Mazzy was in.
okay. This is crazy.
Oh,
Dick Griffin is on here with Howard Johnson, Leroy Jenkins, Ron Burton, and some other random people.
Awesome.
What year is that from?
I think this is like okay. Actually, I might be wrong. It's either like late '60s or early '70s. I don't know exactly, but it's really good. He kind of like does some talking.
Mazzy,
And
did
then
you
like-
ever see him
Hey,
at
Can you? Yeah. My name is Magoo Wimbledon, by the way.
Mazzy,
It's your
did you ever
first
see-
pet and your street.
up,
you
Rob.
What
Mazzy, did you
Nicole?
ever see Rasan Roland Kirk at Keystone?
I saw him. I don't remember. I don't think it was what else would I have seen him?
That was the only place. He actually lived at that place. He was
Yeah,
there every other week.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
There was a guy who had like 6 reed instruments in his mouth.
Yeah,
That could have been
at the same
in the
time.
alley by the police department. So I don't know.
Is that a euphemism, Mazzy?
North Beach, come on.
North Beach,
Yeah.
great club.
All
And
right,
right,
Valley.
right next to the police
Fight through
station.
it. Fight through it.
So the original,
Ooh.
the
Cool
original,
Lands.
the original's only one disc, right? Because the reissue has 2 discs.
No, this is a 2 LP, and I'm pretty
It
sure
is?
it's the OG.
I think it was released with one because I found a copy. It was 1 disc.
Yeah,
It was,
weird.
I think it got ripped off.
Yeah.
no, it wasn't like it was missing a disc.
I mean, this is the OG, and it says 2 record set.
Yeah. I think they might have put a 1 disc version out.
Oh, there was a source we could look at to find out the answer.
Yeah, I don't know. Mike does that here.
Okay, well, here we go. There's a 10-minute song, followed by an 8-minute song, followed by a 12-minute song, and a 5-minute, and then 8-minute, and then 10-minute, and then 13. and 5. I don't know if it'd be possible to put that on one disc.
No, they released maybe just a edited
A
down.
cut down. Okay. Well, you got to sell that and then get this one because.
No, I don't have. I gave it away to somebody who wanted it.
It's a crazy good album.
It's never been released on LP in anything less than 2 discs,
Okay.
according to Discogs. You're wrong.
Ooh, that's cool.
That is
Heard of
cool.
him.
Ooh, Jackie Byard, nice.
Yeah.
They look sick.
Now,
This
do
is
you
great.
do you cut classes a lot to buy records?
Well, fortunately, the record store is like right across the street from campus. So
Okay. What's your major? What's your major?
jazz studies.
That's the major. Okay. Are you a musician? Are you a musician?
Yeah,
Jesus.
Oh, what do you play?
I play piano and drums and
Oh, nice.
saxophone.
Okay.
Yeah, I just got out of practice. We have a gig tomorrow, actually.
Very cool.
There's interest. There'll be interest on that.
And what state are you in?
Michigan, Central Michigan.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, that's an amazing record right there.
Yeah, it's really good. And I forgot to mention this is like 1968 or 69, and it's like early fusion, like avant-garde jazz verging on fusion, which is exactly my kind of thing. And
Yes.
so is this. So these are great.
That's my favorite Larry Coryell record, I think.
I need to listen to it some more. He's got so many records.
He does. Nice.
Oh, I like that. I like that album. I have that album.
Yeah, I wouldn't know because apparently the wrong album is in here. This has
Oh.
Spirit of the New Land.
I have the reissue of that.
Is
So-
it Doug Carn still, or is it somebody?
Yeah,
else?
it's Doug Carn and Gene Carn.
Hold on. I'm sorry, Valley, but I'm going to share the screen to tell Chris that he's maybe looked bad. And I'm ready to go nutsoid on his ass.
Is the one LP? You find it?
No, there is a 1 LP version of it, you moron.
Let's see it, you idiot.
So right there, the first album is volume 1, and the second one's volume 2, and then they put it out as a double album. So stick it up your plum hole, man.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
that's actually you're incorrect because you
Rob,
didn't say volume
Rob,
1 or volume 2. So
You
I'm
just
sorry.
reminded me. Since
all
you
right,
said since you
obviously.
said plum. Wait a second. Plum hole. Our plum records are shipping next week.
Yes.
Okay.
We talked about that an hour ago.
Oh, I missed that. Okay.
So there was two independent albums, and then they put it out as a double album.
You're both right.
Yes.
Plum hole.
Well, you went there and looked. You didn't see that?
Do you
It's a different title, so it doesn't count.
Chris, did you order plum?
Yes, I did last week.
Did Mike order plum?
I think so. Yeah, we all
Did
did. Yeah.
Nicole order plum?
Yes.
So we got anybody else? So 4 plums here.
Rob ordered it.
Rob
I
ordered plum?
I didn't order it. I streamed
Rob's
it.
not an early plumber.
Plum by
The only
Juan.
plum Rob has is plumber butt.
JMI. It's a JMI box set that's coming out
Okay.
this week. Valley.
It's been like 6 months in the making or a year. In the
Yeah.
making.
Yeah. It's
I
been
mean,
a while.
I
Ooh,
don't, I'm
nice.
not buying it to listen to it once. I've streamed it.
That's awesome. I ordered that. I got the reissue of it today.
It's one of the better albums on ECM.
Did anyone get the Come My Washington new album?
No,
I'll wait.
I'm curious about that.
I would wait on that too. Oh, nice. Very nice.
Never heard it. Actually.
Look at this, Mike. Orphan Training
That's
OG,
sweet.
bro. That is
Yeah,
sweet.
this is
I have
good.
that. I
GP.
have that.
That's not
Oh,
cheap.
That ain't cheap.
It's cheap.
Spectrum,
$25.
Spectrum,
That is not
That's
a
not
cheap
cheap.
That's not cheap.
Specky, go to
Valley.
JMI Jazz Records, New York, and look under
You
plum.
can
You'll-
get the Elemental reissue. That is cheap, and it doesn't sound bad.
I mean, this sounds great too, but I thought when I put it in Discogs, I thought I paid like market price at 25.
Is it an OG?
Yeah,
I mean, it's an old wagon wheel, right?
it's got the Van Gelder stamp.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not cheap.
that's not a $25 record.
All right, well, that's good news. Here's another one that was pretty cheap, but I don't think it goes for that much.
No, that's one of his cheaper ones. All his stuff is not horribly expensive.
Except for East and Baina.
I do have. Yeah, well, they reissued that. But I have 2 in my auction tomorrow. His
You
Muse
have
record,
2 of what?
2 Muse records in my
Oh,
auction.
well, his stuff on Prestige, I think with strings is pretty cheap because based on the cover, you'd think that there's a string section, but the strings that they're referring to are just the strings on his guitar.
Oh, wow. So Valley, that Archie Shep record, like if it's an OG, it sells for about 80 to $150.
Okay. Good to know. The reason I got that is because I really want, what's it called? 3 for Shep by Marion Brown.
Yeah, I have a white label
I
promo.
It's a little bit out of my price range, so I just got that to hold me over.
Well, that looks pretty sweet.
This one's good.
What is it?
You can get the
Oh,
can
Mike, nice.
you can get the Marion Brown. There's a Superior Viaduct reissue. That's affordable.
I'm looking for the OG.
Well,
I'll find it. This is great though. This might be my favorite Joe Henderson on.
Very nice.
Cheap Heat.
yeah,
Who is
Bobby
it?
Hutcherson. It's
John
good.
Handy? Is that John
Yeah.
Handy?
Yeah,
Bobby,
John Handy with Bobby Hutcherson.
Bobby Hutcherson.
You know what's good is that live John Handy album, the live
That
one.
is a live. That is a live album.
This
Not
is
the
live,
one
yeah.
with the red cover that now I'm talking about.
That one is actually Mazzy. That one is better than the one you recommend.
No, it's not. Fact.
Yes, it
Oh,
is.
fact.
I said
As he
fact.
did say fact, so
I said fact. Once you say fact, you can't. Yeah.
Go back.
This is pretty good.
I have an OG
No.
mono.
the Impex.
Is that a mono?
It's the Impex.
That's the Impex.
Yeah,
I have that.
I got the
It's
mono.
good.
It's really good. It's cool to hear. Let's see, what's the song? Melanie. It's really cool to hear Bobby Timmons playing like post bop kind of avant garde.
I gotta revisit that.
This one's pretty cool too.
Oh,
shit.
what is that?
Nice.
It's
It's two people kissing.
Todd Cochran with Bobby Hutcherson.
Is that a newer one or an older reissue?
This
Look
is
at
a Vinyl Me Please reissue.
Oh, Vinyl Me Please. Okay, it's Vinyl Me Please and Jazz Dispensary.
Yeah, it's
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I have all
That
of
could
those.
be a little bit pricey too. Maybe I don't know.
I think this one is pretty cheap. I know I got it on Discogs, so
Okay, cool.
Yep. Is that an
This-
OG?
no, this is from the Spiritual Jazz bundle. This is probably the best record in that bundle.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. I wished I would have gotten that bundle. They'll play
It's
repress
so
them
good.
eventually, though.
I mean, just
Again,
the
there's
lineup on this one.
There's the
Originals aren't that
Superior
pricey.
Viaduct version's not bad to get of that.
How do I
Pharaoh
have it?
Sanders, Woody Shaw, Gary Bartz, Lonnie Liston-Smith, Cecil McBee, Clifford Jarvis, Natty Bettis, and Anthony Wiles. It's crazy.
That's a great record.
Oh, is that the one from the box?
Yeah, it is. VMP.
Very nice.
Sounds pretty good. I don't really listen to it that much, so I think I'll sell it.
I got
That's
the other reissue. I listened to it once. I need to make sure I spin it again.
Yeah,
That's an expensive record, Rob.
yeah. This
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was gonna sell it, but I go, I'm gonna keep it.
It has a
You have
textured
the Impact
cover.
too, don't you?
Which version is that? Which
This-
version?
This is the hard to find mono version, the original mono.
Is
I
the
think
cover
I have the
textured?
Viaduct one, right? Yeah.
No, the don't poo-poo on the viaducts. They're good.
No, it's good. It's good.
Mike has those Milford Graves ones.
That's Stranded Records.
Yeah, the Milford
Yeah,
version sound excellent.
the Impex version of that record's insane.
Yeah,
though.
the Impex version.
Or maybe I have the Impex. Maybe that's what I
Yeah,
have.
but
they-
Superior
they-
Viaduct's doing good work.
sound
Yeah.
really good. But again, my opinion is they're two different experiences.
You go in their store much in New York, Mike?
What? No, I didn't even know they had a store. Superior
it's-
Viaduct?
In New York City. Well, it's Stranded.
And
Oh, Stranded Bookstore?
Stranded Records. They have their label is Superior Viaduct. They have one in San Francisco, one in Oakland.
Oh,
Stranded
I've been
Records.
there. No.
We went when I was there in New York. I went with the one of the groups. We went there.
Let me double check.
Where's the
No,
one in
I
San
don't-
Francisco?
No,
Jonathan?
I have not.
At Valencia. It used to be Aquarius.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's
I
like
got a couple
20th.
records, that I purchased that I have to pick up there at the Oakland one tomorrow.
Right.
Oh, right. Cool.
We went
Yeah, the
there
shop
when
looks
we were-
awesome.
Yeah, it's a good little store.
Y'all should go there in the
Cool.
fall.
Yeah. Are you going to New York and Chris?
When is it? November?
Yeah, November 1st, 2nd, I think.
I don't know. I've got to go. I'm going to Denver in September, so I don't think I'll be able to do both those trips. Or not. I should though. Why not?
So I got to take off.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna take off.
Me
I
too.
want to take off too, so let's just end
Me
the stream.
too. So which, yeah.
All right. Well,
Okay.
I did want to ask Valley. What is So you said you're playing a gig tomorrow?
Yeah, it's
And are
just
you-
at a college party though.
Are you
That's
in
fine.
like a quartet, or like do you have like a group that you're working with right now?
Yeah, I'm in it's currently a quartet because our guitarist left. Yeah.
Okay.
Great cover though. I like
You
we
don't know
don't- we don't
Valley's
have-
history. He had a band and it broke up and it broke his heart.
I know
and he got
that.
rich, but he had a
So-
bunch of
what did
band
you-
money though, so he spent it on records.
What do you play in the band? Are you like
Piano.
the lead?
I play
Piano?
piano, but it's not my group. I'm not really the lead.
Okay, all right. What and do you guys do your own compositions, or is it standards or a mix?
Yeah,
Sorry,
we
Nancy.
mostly play standards and like just kind of other tunes that aren't standards, but we've only played our own songs a couple times.
Do you have like a YouTube page or anything we can promote here?
Well, my combo broke up, so the one that had coverage, I can send it to you so you can check it out, but we're not really together anymore.
Okay, yeah.
But like I have a new group that we just started, and once I get some stuff out, I'll let you know.
Sweet.
Cool. Well,
since
you know
you
we're
also-
here every Friday, so
Valley,
if you're free,
since you
you're
also
always
play
welcome to join.
drums,
I do.
you know this person.
That's a bright light.
I know.
I can't see it. Does she? I don't know. I don't know if I know her. Does she go to
plays,
MSU?
She plays with Myra Melford's Fire and Water Quintet.
Are they based around here?
What's that?
Are they based around East Lansing?
Repeat that?
Are they like local to MSU or something?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm not
She's
familiar.
Originally from San Francisco,
Oh, okay.
but the band is a New York international band. So
Sounds cool.
yeah,
I'll check it out. Wait, what was it called?
Leslie Mock, M-O-K.
Thank you.
Cool. So if you're still watching, thank you. Sub up to Mazzy's channel. He really needs the subs. Remember to
Hey,
like.
I'm a push to 35,000, please.
And
If you're not watching, what's your fucking problem? Like,
remember, if you're watching this later, please like this. It helps people find our channel, so that'd be cool if you did that. And sub up to Rob as well. You can find him at the Boomer Scalper.
I don't need your subs. Don't sub to me.
Yeah.
Unsub from Rob and open a new account.
And there's a good possibility 2 weeks from tonight we might be joining you. For Rob will be here, and Rachel and Sue. Of course, we'll probably be out on Friday night.
Oh my
but we'll
God.
see.
Oh, that'd be
The
cool.
Politics will be flowing.
That would be
Scary.
awesome if you could check in at least. And Dave, what's your channel?
Devo.com.
Devo Superfan.
It's called StanCanton.com.
Dave,
It's
what's your channel?
Wyoming Dave.
And you put out videos basically whenever you pick up stuff. You do videos, right?
Yeah, I don't do much else on my videos, so that's not going to be real get real popular.
But you show Jazz stuff and sub up Dave as
In,
well.
in closing,
yeah.
In closing, you guys know what the jazz connection with Lucinda Williams, right?
Yes, Charles Lloyd.
You know what? We don't want to know.
I don't know what's the connection.
What's the album she did? What's the guy that Joe Harley always produces?
Charles
She
Lloyd.
did an
I
album with
didn't-
Charles.
Charles Lloyd. They did the record
I
together.
know, it's
Well,
Charles Lloyd.
recently, I mentioned on another video I did something about God. I have this the Live at the Fillmore CD is so good. I wish it came out in vinyl. And a viewer like you suggested, oh, that did come out in vinyl. I found a Discog sealed copy for $60, 3-record set. And so I'm so excited. This is a fucking great set. At the
Sort of a
film.
country folk, right? Singer?
No, well, no, it's dirgy, it's rocking, it's swampy. And
cool.
Lucinda Williams is amazing, but she did that Charles Lloyd collaboration. So Anyway, this came out in 2005, and I never knew it came out on vinyl. So
I know Mary
All
Chapin
right,
Carpenter.
well,
Lost Highway Records.
5.
next week we're going to have Mazzy check in at least for just a minute or two, and then Frederick from Spectrum Archives is going to join us. So
Specky.
tune in. Old Specky.
I call him Specky. He lets me call him. I asked him.
Sub up to his channel too. He has some great content. So
He does. He does.
All right. Thanks for joining, Valley. This was
Yeah,
cool.
that was fun. Thanks for having me.
Bye.
All right. Talk to y'all later.